Biden charged. Hunter Biden. Indicted. Hunter Biden indicted on gun charges. Hey, Token Tony Z starts the show. Token Tony Z. All right, Token Tony Z, we will start the show. My coffee's finishing up right now. I'm going to go grab it, bring it in here, and we're going to start the show for Token Tony Z, our first chatter. That's right, it's Token Tony Z, everybody. Token Tony Z. Token Tony Z, you say? Yes, that's right. Token Tony Z. Okay, man, here we go. Token Tony Z says, let's start the show.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Got a real good view of the email today. That's fun.
Play Peter Guitar Jam.
Move.
Move.
Move, Simon.
Matt Postma. Word Uncle Nick.
Hey, Matt. Welcome to the show.
Matt Postma. What's up, Simon? Matt Postma. I missed the old intro.
Well, here you go. We brought it back. We do it every show now. Gets me ready. Gets me in the right frame of mind. And I get to do my little spiel. Hello, Trendies! Trending everybody in live from Northern California, home Trendy House, Orlando, Florida, home of Trendy House. There's no things Trendy. We find me and Cyber and all the Trendies on all forms of social media, especially rumble.com/user/Naze Garden. This is the Ox Project and some crazy dude. Yes, yes. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't. Don't you do it. All right, what's up, everybody? Hello, we are here, and we are just moving some cameras around here. Hey, we got another little Discord window down there. We don't need that Discord window. We'll get rid of that Discord window.
Matt Postma.
Okay, cool.
One of those fuck yous has to be at PNG LOL.
PG&E? Maybe. That may have been... Most of those were probably done before the fires started. That intro probably existed before 2017. So...
Yeah, it did.
So it was probably no fuck yous for PG&E yet. You know, I hadn't even... When the fire started, we didn't realize it was PG&E that was behind it. It was until after the investigation that everybody knew. But yeah, fuck PG&E. So we're all heated up here. We are gonna do this like that. I'm gonna put that right there, and move this down here. Go like that. Go like this a little bit. Move that like that. I like that view. I like that whole view there. All that stuff is going on. There's a lot going on there. Hello if you're on the Kick yet. And if you're on the Rumble, hello. We're expecting maybe a few more people there today at some point. We're going to bring this up on screen right now, though. I'm sure it's all over CNN. Yep, it is. It's the first headline. So we'll just bring that up. And for those of you who hate CNN, I understand. I hate them too, but also understand I was watching CNN today when I found out that this was happening. So that is the President of the United States' son, Hunter, finally indicted for his crimes. Now, he can serve up to 10 years. According to what I heard some of the experts saying, for what he's been charged with. He's got a gun charge. He was possessing a gun while being addicted to a drug, an illegal substance, and he admitted to it in his book. But what they're saying about that charge is his lawyer can instruct him, or his lawyer can say, that this was just being hyperbolic to make his story more exciting, and that he was lying in his book. That's supposedly an autobiography. And in court, that might actually work. But there's something else. There's the fact that he lied on the form when he got his gun. When he obtained his gun, he lied on the form. So it doesn't matter that he was in possession of the gun while he was an addict, or what he said in the book or whatever. The fact that he lied on that form, they're going to be able to prove that. They're going to be able to prove, because there's video evidence of Hunter Biden abusing crack cocaine. That's all going to be on the table for this trial. It's going to be out there. They're going to watch it. They're going to be like, you're hanging out with hookers and you're smoking crack, and you have this gun. It's right there in the video. It's going to be an interesting case. If he gets a great lawyer, he might walk with no time. He's got some things. He's got his he's a wealthy, white, rich American. He's got that going for. Oh yeah, he's the president of the United States' son, the current sitting president. He's just got a few things going on that, in this country, it kind of weighs the system in his favor, as we've always seen. But at the same time, some of these things might work against him because it's a very hot political climate, and judges are always looking to not look biased, and in order to be unbiased, they're going to have to just go ahead and convict him, and they're going to have to sentence him, or they're going to look like, they're getting paid off, or they're hitting for the other team, whatever. It should be very interesting, regardless what. And I really don't care one way or the other. I mean, I know the guy's guilty, and I think he should go to jail. My personal opinion, I don't care. Well, yeah, I do. I want him to go to jail. I do. I want him to serve time. I want him to be punished for what he did, and I want Joe Biden to have to answer for it as well, and speak to it. I believe Biden went and said something, I believe, about it. I'm not sure if he ever did or not. But regardless, Joe Biden should also be investigated for the crimes involving Hunter and selling access to Joe Biden for for political and financial gain. That's going to be interesting too, and I support all those investigations. Just remember, yeah, it's the same court of law that would convict Donald Trump. So if you're going to sit there and cheer on Joe Biden, and you're a Trump supporter, and you're going to cheer on Joe Biden getting impeached or his son getting indicted, and you say you honor the courts of the United States, well then when it happens to Donald Trump, you should say the exact same thing. That's all I'm saying, is get the hypocrisy out of your life.
Also, that if it was Jim Bob standing down at the corner, he could not fucking get out of it just because he had a fancy name and his dad was a president, fair has to be fair,
Right. Exactly. Exactly. But that's what we've got in this country. It's called privilege. And the politicians, we've got this guy, George Santos, running around lying about everything, stealing money from veterans, so their dogs die. He's the lowest piece of human garbage, and yet people still hold him so dear. They still love him and hug him, and it makes me want to vomit. Some of you people are so dumb out there. How dumb you are that you support that kind of behavior. And then you wonder why you get lied to and why life sucks when you put these leaders in charge of your lives. George Santos needs to go to fucking prison, man. I can't believe we're accepting of this. We let these people lie and lie and lie.
Matt Postma. Need to see who George Santos is.
Okay, I'm going to pull him up for you on YouTube so you can see how obnoxious the guy is. You'll be like, Matt, you'll be like, oh, that guy. That's what you'll be like. You'll be like, oh, that guy.
Tonight, our exclusive interview with embattled Republican Congressman George Santos. He has pleaded not guilty to 13 federal charges. Those charges include fraud related to COVID-19 unemployment benefits, misusing campaign funds, and lying about his personal finances on House disclosure reports. He is also under investigation by the House Ethics Committee. Despite all this, Santos says he is not resigning and he is running for re-election next year. And he has joined some of his Republican colleagues in calling for Biden's impeachment. Calls that House Speaker Kevin McCarthy finally caved to today, announcing an impeachment inquiry. Congressman, I appreciate your time tonight.
Bro, how did I know you were going to know exactly who it is?
Speaker McCarthy, you put out a statement today about it, and you said, quote, in part, I have yet to receive any reports of sufficient evidence worthy of impeachment coming from the 3 House committees investigating President Biden. Yet I know that you support McCarthy in his call to begin the impeachment
inquiry.
Cyber,
I've got a dab ready.
How come?
Well, it's very simple. The process can't be cheapened. We can't allow us to do the same mistakes that former Speaker Pelosi did and just bulldoze through an impeachment without any credible evidence. The American public is already fractured.
Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, Matt.
So that's why I've been
cheers, Token Tony Z.
Without impeachment inquiry.
Dave Fishing.
Period. And I've drawn that line. I'm happy to see the Speaker today come out, putting out the process, laying out the process, so the American people can have transparency into it, and that we can mount evidence. And if we do find enough sufficient evidence to go and impeach the president, it is with a heavy heart that I will cast a vote to impeach the president.
But if there's no reports of sufficient evidence worthy of impeachment now, why support an impeachment inquiry?
Well, because I think we need to broaden the scope for the committee so that they can continuously dig deeper. Look, if you were to compare us to the former speaker, she didn't allow the process to play out. She just went and used whatever her assumptions were, and that the majority at the time's assumptions were, to be gospel, and they went ahead and rammed through an impeachment, which was very partisan on the first one, and then on the second one, you get something that was unprecedented. So we don't need that. We want to fix the precedent and make sure that
You know, it's dumb fucking cunts like Aaron Burnett that keep dumb fucking cunts like George Santos relevant by having him on their show. Fuck you, Aaron Burnett, you stupid fucking cunt. And fuck you, George Santos, you fucking cunt lying bitch.
That we uphold this to the seriousness that impeachment actually is.
Of course, this is partisan. I mean, it will be along party lines. But also, I know Speaker McCarthy at the time when Speaker Pelosi had announced an inquiry, he was very upset. It was a dark day for the rule of law because she did so unilaterally without a full House vote. That, of course, is exactly what he has done today. And I want to play for you what he said at the time about the House Speaker, then House Speaker Pelosi's move.
Make no mistake, yesterday was a dark day for America. It was a dark day for the rule of law that the Speaker of the House would claim a president violated the law without ever having any information to judge it on.
God!
Now that
Bro,
McCarthy's doing
the hypocrisy! Oh, the hypocrisy! I mean, bro, could it be any more blatant than that? You know, it happened to Donald Trump, and he's like, oh, how dare you do this with no evidence? And then he does the exact same thing to Biden with what? No evidence. Hilarious. And George Santos is literally agreeing that, yeah, we don't have any evidence yet, but I think we should have an investigation just so we can dig deeper. Well, you know, I guess I do too, actually. I can't believe I'm agreeing with George Santos. But yeah, bury all of them. And you know what? Make sure you throw George Santos in the pile when you're filling it in.
Exactly that, launching an impeachment inquiry without, as you yourself said, having sufficient evidence worthy of impeachment. Why is today not a dark day for the rule of law?
Well, I think it's amazing when I see networks like CNN, they love to criticize Republicans when they do exactly what the Democrats did. I don't recall seeing CNN's outrage when Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, then did it. So I think she set the precedent. He's just following her footsteps. I guess it's eye for an eye at this point. Look,
No. So this was very obvious. When he started speaking, he had a talking point, and he was going to filibuster. You could tell by the fact that he didn't pause in between thoughts, and he kept going, and she knew it, so she decided to cut him off because he wasn't going to make any sense for the next few minutes anyway. So I want you to just watch the tactic that he uses here. Watch the way he filibusters her and tries to keep rolling over her, and watch the way Aaron Burnett just totally cuts him off.
Without ever having any information to judge it on.
Without ever having any information.
Now, though, Congressman McCarthy is doing exactly that, launching an impeachment
Right?
inquiry without, as you yourself said, having sufficient evidence worthy of impeachment. Why is today not a dark day for the rule of law?
Right.
Well, I think it's
Good
amazing
question.
when I see networks like CNN, they love to criticize Republicans when they do exactly what the Democrats did. I don't recall seeing CNN's outrage when Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, then did it. So I think she set the precedent. He's just following her footsteps. I guess it's eye for an eye at this point. Look,
I guess
was
just
always
take
in
a step
favor
back,
of the
though.
process.
I understand your point, eye for an eye, but if someone says it's a dark day for the rule of law, why is the right thing to do to say, oh, well, when I have the power, I'm cool with a dark day for the rule of law?
Look,
It's a
not
great
like
question.
He paraded in excitement and was cheering on his decision. It wasn't a decision he took lightly. I'm not here to speak for him, but I support his
Matt
decision.
Postma.
I support.
What aboutism?
Dude, it's just like the way he sits there with that look on his face. Oh my God, man. Oh God. You know, she puts him on CNN primetime, and people keep putting this guy up on the goddamn on the pedestal of giving a shit about what he has to say. And you know, you could sit here and try to call him out on his bullshit, call him out on his bullshit, call him out on his bullshit, but guess what? That doesn't work anymore. Nobody cares. So you're just giving him more airtime, Aaron, and you're not going to prevent anything from happening by having him on. And if anything, you're going to get him more support. It's really sad.
Support his efforts, because if we're going to be completely honest, we have to have CNN.
If we're gonna be
Joe
completely
Biden on the
honest.
network and grill him. Put him through the tough questions, Aaron.
Said
I
George
challenge you to do
Santos.
that. The American people deserve to see reporters like yourself. Bring them on to networks like CNN and let's grill the president like you guys grilled Donald Trump for 4 years he was in office. I think it's very fair to go grill Joe Biden. Joe Biden has a treasure trove, starting with his son, Hunter Biden, cocaine in the White House, laptops from hell, all these things, and none of this is spoken about on your network.
Well, that's not true. It's all actually spoken about on the network. It certainly is on
So-
this program.
Yeah, it is.
But
Yeah,
let
they've
me-
discussed all of it. That's why I know about it, because I don't get my news from Fox News. So they have discussed all of it. You are a liar. That's George Santos's face when he's lying. He is so used to lying, he'll look you right in the eye and smile while he does it. He won't look away. He won't break off his gaze. He's so comfortable lying, you know. And she literally just said, "Well, everything you just said is a bold-faced lie." And he's like, "No, it isn't." And she's like, "It is, and you're a liar."
Looks like CNN, and let's grill the president like you guys grilled Donald Trump for 4 years.
Listen
he was
to her
in office.
response.
I think it's very fair to go grill Joe Biden. Joe Biden has a treasure trove, starting
A
with
Trevor
his son,
Trove?
Hunter
What's a
Biden,
Trevor
cocaine in
Trove?
The White House,
Oh,
laptops
Biden-
from hell,
Biden's got a
all these
Trevor
things,
Trove.
and none of this is spoken about on your network.
Well, that's not true. It's all actually spoken about on the network, and certainly is on
Is
this
it, Aaron?
program. But let me just ask you, because
Yeah, you're a liar.
It
It
is
is.
fundamental point here.
No response
In
he's
the
got.
moment that we're in, does the evidence exist for an impeachment inquiry? Republican Congressman Ken Buck, your colleague, Congressman Santos, has opposed the push to impeaching Biden. He was very direct. Here's what he said.
The time for impeachment is the time when there's evidence linking President Biden, if there's evidence linking President Biden to a high crime or misdemeanor. That doesn't exist right now.
So what do you say to him?
Well, I agree with him. Right now, we don't have sufficient proof to impeach him, but we have sufficient evidence and sufficient leads to go do an inquiry, and that's exactly what we're doing. I think what you're confusing the American people with what you're...
As much as I hate George Santos, I completely agree with him here. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And if you want to do an investigation into the president, the sitting president, about him using his power illegally, selling his access illegally, I'm all for it. We should be investigating all of you. We should be investigating George Santos. We should be investigating Aaron Burnett. We should be investigating Anderson Cooper and every goddamn politician out there right now. Absolutely. They're all crooked and they're all taking money, and none of them are doing the jobs that they promised that they would do.
The point you're trying to convey is that we don't have sufficient avenues to go investigate and look into the president, which clearly, as clear as day, is we have sufficient avenues to go down and see what Hunter did, when Hunter did it, what the president knew, what did he do when he knew. Nobody can explain how Hunter Biden, with no experience, ends up on the board of Burisma.
It's a
at the
good...
time that his
He's
father
right.
was vice president of the United States.
He's
Those
right.
are all valid questions the American people deserve answers to.
He's right. I hate him. He's a liar, but he's right about that.
Of course, there's no surprise.
And it's too bad she
Obviously, he
can't
could
agree
call
with
for
him on that,
expulsion
you
vote
know?
For you, he holds your fate in his hands, and so I wanted to play something for you to have a chance to respond to. This is an exchange between the speaker and our Manu Raju. This was on May 10th. Let me play it for you.
Santos said today he's running for re-election. Are you going to support him? You're not.
When is the last time you spoke to Speaker McCarthy, Congressman?
I mean, look, I speak to the speaker when deemed appropriate and when needed, and I have a great relationship with him. I think he's a fantastic leader for the conference, and I stand by that. Now, he might have a difference of opinion whether I should run for re-election or not, but quite frankly, that's up to me, not to him or anyone else in this body.
Are you confident that he stands behind you right now?
What was the
Separate
response?
election,
I
he
didn't hear
stands
the
behind you,
response
staying
from McCarthy.
in your seat right now.
Well, he believes in process, and I believe that I'm entitled to the same process as every single American is in this country. I'm going through the process.
You're not.
No.
You're not.
No. He's not endorsing.
Santos said today he's running for re-election. Are you going to support him? You're not.
No. He completely said nope. So he's not supporting Santos, and Santos has to sit there and lick his ass while he tells people he does not support him.
That I'm standing strong doing that. But it's amazing that every single
Suck
time
up.
I come on networks, I do
What a
interviews with
suck
you guys.
up.
It seems to be the same questions that I've answered on and on again. It seems that you guys in the mainstream media don't want to see a process. You want
That
to see
pink
this
tie
the
is
gun
a
jump.
perfect representation of that man's tongue going up the speaker's ass. Perfect representation.
And making a hasty decision against myself. So look, I can never win the argument with you guys, but I can say one thing is I'm entitled to that same process that Joe Biden is entitled, that Donald Trump was entitled to, but Donald Trump was denied and Joe Biden is being given all sorts of
Well,
grace.
and certainly I see it that we're giving you the opportunity to tell your side of the story and give your point of view. McCarthy has said that he's waiting for the results of the House Ethics Committee, specifically their investigation to you, specifically as to whether he would call for your expulsion or anything else, right? The committee there has expanded its investigation into you after you were charged by the Justice Department. Do you have any idea where that investigation stands tonight?
Absolutely not. And even if I did, it would be irresponsible for me to share it on national television because it can disrupt the investigation. So the reality is nobody's going to speak on an ongoing investigation of this nature.
Would you resign if the committee concludes that you committed wrongdoing?
Look, I think that the committee should be very wary about making any hasty decision. That's been my entire case in point with everything going on. The DOJ has their case. I think that it would be very responsible for the committee to have
This guy's
one
in so
conclusion
much
and then
trouble.
something else play
They've
out in
got
court.
so many
my
charges
answer to
against
your
him.
question, no.
So I've mentioned, and you just mentioned, of course, the federal government. You've been charged with 13 counts by the federal government. Prosecutors wrote in a recent filing
13.
that you and the government, and I quote, Congressman, are engaged in discussions regarding possible paths forward in this matter. Possible paths forward. Do you know what that means? Are you negotiating a deal with the feds?
There is no talks of negotiation, and the reality is, for me to even get into the weeds of it would cheapen also, again, my ability to defend myself. But I can say one thing to you. Why don't you go ask the DOJ what they meant by the letter? The letter was submitted by them, not by my counsel.
Boom. And, you know, Erin Burnett should do more reporting on her own instead of taking the words of liars like George Santos. You know, she should go out and actually do some actual reporting on the story that she's going to go do the story. It's all about the story. Bullshit, Aaron. It's all about your show making money. That's all it is. It's never been about the story. She did a promo a long time ago talking about how important the story was. Oh, it's all about the story. Oh, I'm in Dubai. I'm reporting on the story. Yeah, you're not doing anything. You're taking George Santos, giving him a platform, and
Matt Postma.
you could call that pushback.
Well, thank you for that info on George Santos.
He's just, I feel so dirty now, bro. I just feel dirty. Let's see CNN. I want to see CNN challenging the impeachment because I totally agree with it.
New tonight, Nancy Pelosi responding to her successor in the House, coming after Kevin McCarthy today, defended not holding
Dave
a full
Kafishing,
vote
Dave
in the
Kafishing,
House
Dave
before he
Kafishing, Dave
launched his
Kafishing, Dave
impeachment
Kafishing.
inquiry into
Hey
President
man,
Biden,
it was
citing the
420
way
in
that
Newfoundland
Pelosi
like
launched
6
her
minutes
impeachment
ago.
inquiry into then President Trump in 2019. This is what she told Anderson Cooper.
That's what I said, man. 420 in Newfoundland 6 minutes ago. We should smoke. Cyber, I'm looking at you.
No, it was.
Oh, you're muted. Okay. Oh God, this bitch Nancy Pelosi. Hammer time. Down. Fair enough. Hammer time.
Yeah, I was auto-muted. I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, that's
It's
okay.
when my phone's again, it was some weird reason mute my mic.
You were cutting in and out just then. You were just cutting in and out then too for a little bit when you were talking.
Ah, okay.
But now you're okay.
Okay.
That was
Okay,
weird.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Cheers to you and Pinoy and Dave Kafishing and Matt P and Token Tony Z.
Dave Fishing. Emote 539160 Nays Garden
Thank you
YUAT.
for the emote.
Completely not true. We had a few weeks where we had to make our case, and I had assigned 6 committee chairs to get the information and the rest, and that then prepared us to bring the bill to the floor. They've had, 9 months of collecting information. They have nothing.
For a response to that and more tonight, I am joined by Florida Republican Congressman Mike Waltz. Congressman, thank you
Dave
for being
Fishing.
here. Speaker McCarthy
She's
did
getting
say
old as crap,
11 days
too.
ago this wasn't going to happen without a full House vote. And then, as you know, he did so without a full House vote. Do you know what changed?
Well, look, I think at the end of the day, one of the things about Speaker McCarthy is he listens to his rank and file members, and there are many of us, me included, that thought the evidence was so overwhelming, number one. And number two, I hope Speaker Pelosi also took credit in that interview for breaking decades and decades of precedent. We told her at the time that if you break this precedent, the Pandora's box is open. She did anyway.
She's a dumb
told
bitch.
Harry
The
Reid,
Democrats always do stupid shit like
10,
that.
12 years ago that if he broke...
Reminds me of Barack Obama passing the Indefinite Detention Act and me thinking, dude, you're not going to be president forever. The Democrats aren't going to be in power forever. At some point, there's going to be some lunatic Republican in there or just some lunatic that's going to abuse this law that you're so fucking pro, your guns and your Christianity. Fuck you, Obama. Fuck you, you fucking moron. You Indefinite Detention Act. Are you fucking kidding me? What a moron. And then, sure enough, now whoever gets, say Ron DeSantis becomes president of the United States, he's going to be able to lock anybody up that disagrees with him and call them a terrorist. Yeah, anybody, you're a terrorist, you're going to prison. And with no representation. No lawyer, nothing. Because you're a terrorist.
And started confirming judges without going to a filibuster that that was going to let Pandora's box out as well. That's why precedent matters in our system, and Speaker McCarthy's following it.
But what changed in the 11 days? I mean, 11 days ago he said he would not do this without a full vote in the People's House. 11 days later, he did it.
Well, I think he suggested that. I think a lot of people, a lot of people say a lot of things. There are a lot of considerations that went into it, but at the end of the day, look, Caitlin, the evidence here is just so overwhelming. We're not entering articles of impeachment today. What we're doing is enhancing an investigation and giving it greater legal standing. And between the 150 suspicious activity reports, between the shell companies, between the whistleblowers, between the testimony from from Hunter Biden's business,
he's listing a lot.
That show that Joe Biden.
It's top of the hour, Cyber
the American people on multiple occasions. I don't know what more evidence we need to go down that road. In terms of what specifically went into Kevin McCarthy's calculation, I'm not sure. Because I, for one, was saying there is plenty of evidence to say we need an enhanced investigation.
Well, Congressman, we'll get into what you're saying justifies this in a moment, but I'm just curious how you personally feel about this, because in 2019, when Trump was being impeached and Pelosi did not call that full vote, as you noted, you said something this important deserves members of the House to go on the record and vote, but you said that...
Hey, you dumb, stupid fucking bitch. The word is important. Okay, it's not important. Okay, so learn to fucking talk English if you're gonna talk English and get paid for it, you stupid fucking cunt bitch. Okay? God, she's an idiot. Important. It's important. Oh, you got a bowl packed?
Yeah.
Okay, cheers.
A very important one.
Yeah, important.
Pelosi and Adam Schiff were clearly not concerned with fairness or transparency. If fairness and transparency was important to you then, isn't it important now?
Yeah, sure. And, you can make an argument we could go back as far as you want, Caitlin. We could make an argument that we should still have 60 votes in the Senate before we go to judges. But once you break that precedent, once you change what has been the established norms and rules, then those are changed forever. That's what Speaker Pelosi did, and that's now the norms and the rules going forward.
Okay, well, it just was confusing because he said it 11 days ago they wouldn't do it. But speaking of the actual, what's at the heart of this, the impeachment inquiry, you speak about the evidence that you have.
Well, but hang on, Caitlin. If we want to stick with this, Speaker Pelosi also, and I hope you pull that up, said that impeachment needs to be fully bipartisan. It needs to be thoughtful. There needs to be plenty of evidence. I mean, she said a lot of things before she then went to impeachment proceedings. The first time, basically on a phone call transcript, and then the second time without zero investigation. She did the investigation a year after
let's talk about what's happening now, Congressman.
going to it. Yeah, but you're right. She went on one whistleblower now we have many. So I mean,
We've
we
had
can-
one of the
we can do
whistleblowers
that
on this
kind of
program,
back and forth
Congressman.
for a
But
while.
Dude.
at the heart of this,
Dude,
there were
she can talk louder and try to sound more intelligent than him, but his message is destroying her. And his message is my message. You need to investigate people if people think that there's a problem. Hey, man, if there's nothing there, then your investigation will not be able to prove anything. And great. But you guys are all corrupt. And these investigations need to take place. And this fucking cunt here running cover for the Biden administration means she's a tool of the fucking administration. She works for the fucking Biden administration. She's not a news person. She's literally a fucking defender for the Democrats. And that's disgusting. That's not being a journalist. That's not being a reporter. That's being bought and sold like a fucking whore. Fuck this whore.
There are already 3 congressional investigations.
News
happening.
whore.
So does this
A
inquiry,
whore of the
from your
truth.
understanding, grant you any new powers? What can you do differently now that it's gone from 3 investigations and a special counsel separately at the DOJ? What is different now that it's actually an impeachment inquiry?
What's up with those eyebrows?
Well, I think that now we are going to want to see the actual bank records. I mean,
you can
once we
subpoena
have
those
a
2 days ago.
credible, long-standing FBI informant saying that a Ukrainian oligarch has given $5 million directly to the president, in addition to the $5 million to Hunter, when we have multiple correspondents of Hunter complaining of paying his father's bills, when we see shell companies in the name of grandchildren, we're going to want credit card receipts. We're going to want tax returns. Did they pay taxes on that money? We're going to
But
want
you
bank
had subpoena
records.
power
And we
last
know
week.
that
You had
all
it
of
3
that,
months
I mean,
ago.
to answer
That's
your
what I'm
question,
confused about here.
to answer your question, all of those things are going to end up in the courts. We know that's where that's going to go. And at the end of the day, this inquiry gives us greater standing in court rather than just say the Ways and Means Committee asking for it. This is part of a formal impeachment inquiry. It historically holds greater standings. We think our judicial
Higher
system, and we
standards.
hope, will give it greater weight, and that will get transparency for the American people.
Well, you already have subpoena power now. I mean, this is something other Republican colleagues of yours and I have talked about. This is something you could have done, these subpoenas you could have issued months ago. You've already actually issued other bank records. But when you look at this inquiry itself, is there any chance that it doesn't turn into a full impeachment in your view?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, we're issuing subpoenas. I mean, but they're getting blocked and tackled and objected to at every turn. And we think when we
You've gotten
start
a ton
going,
of access
I mean, we
to
have,
bank records.
we have whistleblowers that are self-described Democrats, long-standing civil servants, saying they were not allowed to even look into the tax records when you have evidence of taxes not being paid on millions of dollars. That's an internal investigation, much less a congressional one. So we have no confidence that we're going to have a cooperative DOJ. We have no evidence that we're going to have a cooperative White House. We know this is going to go to the courts, and we know historically
they have been
that an impeachment
cooperating in
inquiry
the
has
sense
greater
that
standing.
you've seen the suspicious activity reports. We have interviewed.
He literally just told you that they're blocking every subpoena and every request for information. And then she responds with, how'd she say that?
You've seen the suspicious activity reports. We have interviewed House oversight members who went to the Treasury Department and saw that. There's been conversations,
They
but
go to
they
the courts, and we know historically
they have been
that an impeachment
cooperating in
inquiry
the
has
sense
greater
that
standing.
They have been cooperating. After he just says they have not been cooperating, and he named a whole bunch of things that they are not cooperating on. And if they were innocent, then why not just give them the information? It looks very suspicious on the part of the Biden administration. Very suspicious. If they're asking for shit, give it to them. And prove that you're innocent. And quit getting these dumb bitches to fucking defend you.
you've seen the suspicious activity reports. We have interviewed House oversight members who went to the Treasury Department and saw that. There's been conversations between Chairman Comer and the Justice Department. But for you yourself, when you're talking about the evidence that you...
She makes it sound like she conducted her own investigation from CNN and that they have determined, CNN has determined, you know, the great defenders of the Biden administration, they've determined that the Biden administration is completely innocent of all charges. You know, because CNN, They went and they did all the reporting and all the journalism, and they didn't do anything. All they do is report what the White House tells them to say. They just get talking points from the White House, from the Biden administration. That's all CNN gets.
So you've seen, and for those listening at home, have you seen anything that directly ties President Biden and shows that he profited from his son's foreign business dealings?
We have his son complaining to his relatives about how many of his father's bills he's having to pay with these illicit gains.
Have you seen direct evidence that President Biden profited?
We have it. Well, I mean, but Caitlin, the point of...
Bro, that was evidence. He's paying his father's bills with the money so people can't tell. They're laundering the money. And he just said they've got the evidence of the laundering. Can we rewind this just a little bit? Everybody listen to this. Okay. He says, and not in so many words, he says, we've got the evidence of the Bidens laundering money. Hunter is trying to launder the money through his father's accounts by paying bills for his father, complaining that he's got to pay all these bills for his father. Well, that's how he gets the money to his father. So his father doesn't have to pay those bills. That's the payola. That's the payout. That's the quid pro quo, you know? And she's acting like he didn't say the words. He's literally saying the words, you know? Here, listen to this whole exchange here. This is 736.
To his relatives about how many of his father's bills he's having to pay.
He's complaining to his relatives about how many of his father's bills, Joe Biden's bills, he's having to pay. And they've got the messaging of that. You know, they finish the investigating and they find out where that money went and that he was paying those bills.
Hello.
You got money laundering. You've got quid pro quo. You've got, hey, Holly, you've got somebody paying Hunter money that Hunter takes and then shifts over to his father. That's pretty damning evidence. And watch her response to this.
With these illicit gains.
Have you seen direct evidence that President Biden profited?
We have it. Well, I mean, but Caitlin, the point of the inquiry...
No, not but. What he should have said to Caitlin was, I just gave it to you.
Holly Horn, the big guy.
What this man should have said to Caitlin when she said, but do you have evidence? And he said, I just told you what the evidence was. This is some. We're probably going to find more. Like I said, where there's smoke, there's fire. We've got messaging from Hunter complaining about having to pay his father's bills. That's money laundering. Okay, they're trying to hide where that money's coming from. It's coming from, Burisma or wherever. It's going to Hunter, and then he's taking it, and it's shifting over to Joe Biden so that Joe Biden can do Burisma's bidding. Right? Fire that lawyer that was giving them a hard time, which is what he did. There's a lot of smoke around here. I love that there's an investigation going on, and I support the Republicans in investigating the president. If he's innocent, then he should come out clean as a whistle, right? Why is she trying so hard to defend him? Why isn't she on the side of truth and saying, I want to see the evidence too, and I agree with you guys in doing an investigation because that's what we do. We're journalists and we investigate things. So maybe we'll help you investigate the Bidens. Maybe we'll send journalists out to go look into some of this stuff because we've got access too. No, all you get is pushback from CNN. Bought and sold, man. Bought and sold. Sold their souls to their narrative. Narrative whores.
It is to give us greater standing to get the full evidence. If we get full cooperation, if they say we have nothing to hide and give it to us, and we don't see anything, then that's where the facts lead us.
They're all dirty.
So you're saying it may not lead to an actual impeachment if you don't get more evidence.
Okay.
We need to.
Let's
we're
go back.
going to follow the facts. That's where the facts lead us.
So you're saying
right
it may
now,
not lead to
we
an
feel like
actual
we need to
impeachment
get
if you
those-
don't get more evidence.
We're going
He
to
didn't
follow
say
the
that.
facts. We're going to
He
do
didn't
this
say that.
responsibly. But I mean, it's pretty astounding to me that when you have, again, civil servant, long-standing whistleblowers, not one, as
But you've already
we just
interviewed
cited
those
with the case of
whistleblowers.
Trump, but we have many.
You already had the
but
ability to
they
talk
weren't
to them.
allowed access to. They weren't allowed access to records. We haven't been allowed access to records. And what this inquiry will do, hopefully, is give us greater standing in the courts to get those records. I mean, you're acting as though the Department of Justice, the IRS, and others have given us everything that we asked for.
Right.
They haven't.
She is.
Nor did they give internal investigators
Listen to this.
what they asked for.
Why?
That's why they became
Why?
whistleblowers.
Why are you hiding
Well,
shit?
it's a legislative
It
purpose
looks
when you
guilty.
ask for this stuff.
It
They
looks
have turned over
suspicious.
a lot of bank records. We've heard Chairman Comer talk about it, and still, despite that, we have not seen direct evidence. We'll see what this inquiry.
Yeah, you got bank records. You got bank records. You got bank records. Are you checking the power bill? Are you checking the water bill? Are you checking the mortgage payments on his properties? You fucking stupid bitch. You know, that's what he's talking about. He's not talking about bank
It
records.
leads to Congressman. Thank you very much for your time tonight.
God, she's an idiot. You got bank records. You got bank records.
Holly Horn. The laptop.
You know, it'd be very interesting to hear what bills Hunter Biden has to pay for his dad for and why the fuck he's got to pay his dad's bills. You know, that would be very interesting. And how much of his bills did he pay? You know, if he had to pay a lot of bills, that's a lot of money. Why is that money coming in like that? Where's that money coming from? It's, you know, if it was me and my mom, you wouldn't investigate
Holly
it.
Horn. This is Crystal Ball.
If it was me and... No, that's, no. It's Caitlin Collins. If it was me and my mom, you wouldn't investigate it because I'm not the fucking son of the president of the fucking United States of America trying to sell his fucking, his influence around with, you know, for money. I'm just, you know, so we could pay his bills. So what this guy is saying is Joe Biden is basically looking for sugar daddies, you know, with his influence.
Holly Horn. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. What else do we got? Trump will be collateral damage in Georgia case. Most of the deaths in the Libyan flooding could have been avoided. What was that number up to? Did they say 20,000?
Yeah, at least, I think.
God, man. That's unbelievable.
Yes, man.
When's the last time we had a natural disaster that killed 20,000 people? A tsunami or something?
I think that flood that just was in China and still going on, I think that is at least just as big. But no one just talking about it, you know.
And they're not going to report the numbers, so.
No, they're not. And that was also whole villages that got blown away. And they do that several times a year because if it's an important city is about to get flooded, then they open up the reservoirs so all the lower tier cities, they get flooded. They do that several times a year. It's fucking mind-blowing. But there was a big fucking flood in China also. I don't know if it's still there, but just around the same time. And as you say, they don't report the numbers, so.
Man, I love looking out that garage from here. He's got the camera sitting on the quad, on the Yamaha, and I just love that view. Off to the left there is one of the biggest fucking trees on the property. This giant Douglas fir. Just a little off to the left, but you can't see it from this where he's got the camera sitting. And it's just so cool to be sitting here like we're sitting in the garage, like chilling with Pinoy. I feel like I'm in NorCal because I used to sit there so many times, right there.
Yeah.
I was there spent so much time there. It's like I know every fucking tree, every rock. God, that'd be so crazy if you found that triage oil out there.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Dude, that would be so funny if I called Mark and be like, dude, where's the triage oil? And he'd be like, oh yeah, I'm holding it for you. Because he's so fucked up like that. And I'd be like, oh my God, dude, bring it back. He'd be like, okay. You know?
He probably sold it, man.
I don't think so, but I think someone else took it.
Okay.
Someone that knew how to sell it. Lee impacts to begin Friday night, guys. You're gonna get some rain, some wind. Yeah, that's pretty sad news. I don't want to go over that shit. What else is going on here? Record-breaking poverty. Yay! No, thank you.
Oh, nice. That's
Exposing a podcast scam. CoffeeZilla. 1 hour ago.
$4 million was stolen from these podcasters, and I decided to investigate. I found the man responsible, but before we confront him, let's go back to where it all started, when Theo Von, a comedian, released this.
Our podcast was defrauded. We were stolen from. The company that did it is Cast Media, and the man that did it is Colin Thompson. In total, I've just between talking with folks, there's up to $4 million that I know of. We're in the six figures. I know of podcasts that are in the seven figures.
Now, when I saw this, I had the same two questions on my mind as you do. One, who is Colin Thompson? And two, y'all are making 6 to 7 figures doing podcasts? I'm in the wrong line of work. I make like 4 figures here in the $10 million studio. Barely keep the lights on, okay? So I went to do some research, figure out, how these people are making all this money and also how they got robbed. And what I found out was that this company that stole the $4 million was a podcast.
Bro, you know why he's not making that much money? He's got 3 million subscribers. CoffeeZilla doesn't run ads. That's why he's doing short videos and he's not running ads.
So he rely on Patreon.
Yeah, so if he did ads, bro, he'd be fucking killing it. He'd be killing it. How many views did this get? He just got 250,000 views.
Yeah, he don't take any sponsors either.
He got 250,000 views in an hour, bro. 1 hour.
Network called Cast Media.
I feel like we're behind the times now of watching this yet.
Represent podcasts to find sponsors. All that stuff you violently skip.
I mean, I have premium, so I don't see if they're running ads on videos. But I would imagine he run ads on his video, right? You don't?
Yeah, I do have Ad Blocker Plus on for YouTube. There could be ads, but I don't see any yellow dots or anything. I don't know. I'm saying, bro, if he was running ads...
With the fast forward 15-second button.
Yeah, he does 21-minute videos, so he could totally stick an ad in there. Could be at the very end.
Yeah, those guys. And Cast Media would basically work with them as a middleman. They would take some money, give the podcasters the read, and then give the money. Of course, taking a cut for themselves. Now, that is simplifying it a bit, and we'll go into the details more later. But what you need to know is that Cast Media hadn't been paying their talent on time. And what started as being late for maybe a month had turned into 7, 8, 9 months late on paying, until one day Cast Media and their CEO, Colin Thompson, says, hey, we're probably going to go into bankruptcy, which means you get nothing unless you take a special deal with another podcast network called Podcast One. Now, who's Podcast One? Well, it's an even bigger network, and they basically say, hey, we'll acquire you, pay off what you're owed, if you sign a new deal with new terms with us. If you do, you'll get back some of the money you're owed now, some of the money you're owed over 2 years, and you'll also get stock in our company.
God.
But what stock?
Dude.
Well, Podcast
It's
Network.
very similar to the Celsius deal I'm having to get in their bankruptcy. It's like that, and you only end up getting 69% of the total of what they owe you. Bankruptcy's fucked up, bro. And the people claiming bankruptcy get to walk with all your fucking money, and that's the most fucked up part about it. Bankruptcy's fucked up. Whoever thought that was a good idea, man? Oh my God.
Network stock, a company that wasn't public yet, but as of this video now is, and is down almost 50%. Now, if you took that stock in 2 years, you could sell it. How much it's worth at that point is dubious. Now, Podcast One would say they were just trying to help. It wasn't their debt, so it's a great deal. Now, the more cynical view of this is that it's kind of strong-arming creators. You either take the deal or you
No longer
never
regarding
get
cannabis.
what you're
Cheers,
paid.
Cyber.
podcasters
Cheers.
like Jim
Holly.
Cornette were literally told, in
Hornet.
the event
Token.
that Cast
Tony
is
Z.
unable
Dave
to
Fishing.
close the
Cheers.
Podcast One asset sale, it will likely
And
declare
Pinoy.
bankruptcy. So
Worky
take
Workersons.
the deal or lose everything you're owed. And to make things stranger, Podcast One was paying Cast Media in stock for every podcaster that took the deal. So if you agreed and wanted the money you were owed, you're kind of bailing out the
Dave
company
Fishing.
that got you into this mess.
Farmer
So
Pinoy.
obviously some people didn't like that deal. Although, understandably, others did and took the deal. And look, I'm not here to litigate whether those Podcast One deals are good or bad. Frankly, it's not the point of this video. All cleanups are going to be messy. What I did want to know, though, is how did that $4 million go missing in the first place? And to try to find out, I began to reach out to everyone, starting with Colin Thompson, to ask for his side of the story. You're being accused of basically stealing $4 million. Your clients say you defrauded them. What's your side of the story?
Yeah, I appreciate you reaching out. I wanted to talk with you because I appreciate the work that you do. I appreciate your journalistic integrity, and I know that you're going to tell a fair story. Cast is sort of the dream of the vision of independence, free speech, not bound by sort of corporate norms, the ability and the backbone to support visionary, talented, unique, independent voices, people like Theo Vaughn. Cast's perspective was independence is the product. There were plenty of times where, we believed in a show, it ran into trouble, maybe it was canceled in one way or another, and canceled, quote unquote, and we stood by our creators, right? Continue to support them through that time, when maybe a more corporate organization wouldn't. We weathered the storm together. We believe truly that that's what was unique and special about Cast, and my heart and soul is still in that vision. I'm a musician originally, and I got into this because I wanted to support shows that were bucking the trend, going against the grain, but unique and important to the broader dialogue.
It ain't about you, motherfucker.
Where's the $4 million?
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, I hear you.
Thank you.
I hear you. Everybody's got a grand vision, but the grand vision,
Right.
when we get to this point, everyone wants
Fuck
to
your
know where
vision.
the money is, not what
Speak
the
to
vision
that,
is.
motherfucker.
Sure. We built an infrastructure at Cast that I wasn't tremendously proud of. I believe that over the years we generated better revenue for creators, paid them out more than other podcasts would necessarily be able to, because we invested heavily in an infrastructure, took an individualized approach, anecdotally.
But you're saying you pay out more, but I mean, clearly that's kind of not true, right?
Wait, but you asked for my story. Do you mind if I just tell the story?
What a dick.
We're getting to the financial.
What? See,
difficulties.
this guy's a narcissist.
Sure.
This guy's a fucking little bitch narcissist. You could tell by the way he talks to other people.
Dave Fishing. LMAO prick response.
Right, Dave? Nobody talks like that. And you know what? It's this moment right here where CoffeeZilla's looking at the camera and he's literally making eye contact with us right now going, can you believe this fucking cunt job? Look at CoffeeZilla's face. He's like, he knows his audience heard that dude for exactly what he was. He's like, he's sitting there going, my audience is fucking hearing every word coming out of your shit cunt hole, and they all fucking know what you're about now, motherfucker. I've got you. And he's looking at his audience right now, and he's like, look, I'm bringing you the fucking honest truth of what this guy is. Way to go, CoffeeZilla. You're the man, bro. I don't understand how you do what you do, bro. You're amazing.
Our vision, it really worked. Creators benefited, made a lot more money than they would have.
I want to rent Chuckles out for fucking CoffeeZilla so CoffeeZilla can just go out and confront people face to face.
Yeah, I think CoffeeZilla probably have a lot of fucking enemies now.
How tall do you think he is? How tall do you think CoffeeZilla is?
I think he's a small dude.
Yeah.
He's taller than me, but I still think he's small.
You think he's taller? See, I don't think he's taller than you, bro.
Oh, I do.
God, when I see him sitting at that bar talking to the robot, he just looks like a very small person to me.
And many creators.
Some serious enemies.
Dude, people want to kill him. People with a lot of money want to kill him.
He have literally taken down fucking people who had scammed people for hundreds of millions of dollars.
They got a few mil locked away here or there. They could buy a hitman, you know, or just a gang member, you know, just some or a teenager, you know.
Do have more money in their pocket now because of that. However, during the period from February 2022 until February 2023, our unit economics changed drastically. Our revenue per download, which is an important metric for analyzing sales performance, free from content performance considerations, dropped by 58%. In other words, over the course of those 12 months, the revenue that we could generate on one download moved down by 58%,
Okay, that took 3 minutes to get to a real answer. And I've got to be honest, this whole conversation was about that painful. Talking to somebody who owes creators millions, and he's telling you how he got them paid so much.
Like I literally gathered that. It's for him to say that after, I'm like, God, man, this conversation. I'm going to talk to this narcissist, this fucking piece of human garbage. It's just, ugh.
That looks way better, bro.
Black? Yeah, it's pretty, bro. I love it. Good idea, man.
They needed it, bro. They just look whooped.
Much money is a little frustrating, but setting that aside, the central claim of Colin is that all of this happened because revenues dropped in 2022 and he just couldn't pay people on time. But as I spoke to people about Colin, I realized late payments weren't a new thing at all. People told me that was always the case. Okay, you joined them in 2018.
2018.
Yeah. So when did you start getting late payments? Basically, like they didn't come when they said they were going to come. And when did you stop getting full payments?
I can answer that right away. That was right before, from the first check we were supposed to get. It didn't arrive when he said.
It was never on time. So it wasn't unusual if it was like a month late, a month and a half late, and then when it goes from a month late to 2 months late to 3 months late, and then I would say, hey, where's this
Dude.
deposit at? Go, yep.
Those look like two dudes like from a Sopranos episode that would be hired to go kill somebody. These are the kinds of people that get ripped off. And look at these two dudes. They look like frickin' bruisers. Could you imagine that dude having to run into these two guys after he rips them off?
They're trying to figure out, man. He says he has this whatever investment coming. You're gonna get this huge lump sum of money. So then then you're looking at now you're looking at 4 months. Like, where's the money? Then you're looking at 6 months. Like, okay, man, where the hell is our money?
Yes, that's a huge problem. Of course, up till 2023, money had slowly started coming in, so people were letting it slide. But as these balances built up over time, eventually Brendan and Brian realized they were owed $400,000 on The Fighter and the Kid, and upwards of $1.6 million across all their shows.
Now remember, Brian is just informed about Fighter and the Kid. I have to manage Thick Boy, Golden Hour, the other shows that are owed money. So Brian's like, can you believe this? I'm like, yeah, that $400,000 is terrible. Try 1.6 mil, bro.
Right. Wow, 1.6 million. What are we doing here?
What are we doing
Colin
here?
denies that there were these payment issues before 2022.
What are we doing
Your
here?
talent says they stopped getting paid as early as 2021, and they had issues.
Bottom of the
and
hour.
delays
Bottom of the hour. Beep beep.
well
beep,
before
beep, beep, beep,
2022.
beep,
No, I'm not aware of any difficulties before the end of 2022, the beginning of 2023.
Then I talked to his business partner, and everything changed. He told me accounting was always a nightmare.
My name is Destin Canals. I was Colin's business partner, as he would introduce me, and VP of Production and Creative Development with Gas Media.
One of the things Colin said is he was not aware of any accounting issues early on. Is that true? Did you guys hear from talent about? Because every talent I talked to said they were constantly complaining about accounting.
Yeah, I mean, like everyone from the beginning had complained about how long it took to get paid. The managers would constantly step in. I think all of his accounting was done through Google Sheets, basically. It was just
All right, cheers, Cyber. Cheers, Pinoy. Cheers, Dave Fishing. Hey, Jaded, 6866 in the Rumble chat, talking to me and Token Tony Z and Dave Fishing. Cheers, everybody.
I kind of need to get a whole picture, and he just wouldn't share it.
Oh, that is a red flag. And it also lines up exactly with what I heard from a lot of the creators. The accounting was always weird. People had to chase it down, and the numbers were a little screwy. It led them to distrust what they were getting from Colin.
I can tell you, us personally, what we estimate we are owed is what they told us they owed us, plus whatever we think they still kept billing for after that date. Plus, we don't know truly what the accounting is because they stopped supplying accounting. And at one point earlier in the year, their accountant sent me 2 different sets of numbers of what money I was supposed to get. So I don't trust their accounting.
I can't emphasize enough. I heard this complaint over and over, not just from Brian Last. Everyone was worried about the accounting. But a lot of people who spoke up were just anonymous because they were afraid of Colin suing them, which isn't surprising because Colin warned Brian, who started talking, quote, "The ensuing damages, if you were to cause this deal to unravel, are within the region of $10 million to $20 million. Consider this a serious caution. It would lead to decisive legal action." So basically, he was threatening people, and people are scared. But I realized that these payment issues, accounting issues, they were all clues, sure, but not the whole story. To really understand how it could be that Cast fell apart, we need another piece of the puzzle, which is minimum guarantees. Remember, I told you earlier that I was simplifying podcast networks. So let's go into the deeper waters. The truth is, these deals vary wildly, and some of the bigger podcasters demand something called a minimum guarantee, where they aren't just paid a split of ads, they're paid a guaranteed minimum every month. And podcasters love this because it means they don't have to wait so long to get paid. According to Colin, though, this is how he fell behind.
Kevin Vaughn.
We had months in there
Hashtag
where
NLRC,
our
hashtag
margins
Project.
were, literally negative prior to any operating expenses. Because the minimum guarantees that made economic sense when we made the deal were just completely underwater.
Basically, he overpaid. Cast made deals to bring people on in the first place, overpromised, and then couldn't pay. Even Colin's former business partner agreed with this, although he thinks some of the money went to Colin personally as well. We've got Colin's narrative. As his business partner, you look at the situation, $4 million missing. The big question on everyone's mind, where did the money go?
I think there's a couple places that the money has gone. One is he built a custom house. He was known for going on big, crazy vacations. He went to Hawaii multiple times in 2022 and was posting about it on his social media. There's not a question of was there money in that sense to be able to buy land where a lot of celebrities go to escape. But aside from that, the other thing that he has done is essentially make constant minimum guarantees to new talent to try to entice them to join Cast Media. So saying, I'll give you a 1-year guaranteed $250,000, $500,000, whatever his minimum guarantee is. Now, I've heard that even as soon as February of this year, he was offering multi-million-dollar minimum guarantees. So
at the same time, where he claims his revenues are way down, he's offering multi-million-dollar minimum guarantees for talent.
Yes, yeah. So, his priority is trying to keep the new talent happy for a while, with essentially his whole goal of selling Cast to make big money in the end. But yeah, I would say that honestly, most of the money probably went to the minimum guarantees of other talent, instead of to the people that it was supposed to go to.
Wow. That might be the closest thing we have to a coherent answer on what happened to Cast Media. Although our story doesn't stop there because obviously that's a pretty big accusation.
Jaded.
Some of the money may have gone to a house.
What happened? No. Where did a train explode at? In the United States?
What?
Nothing just pops right up on YouTube. Nobody's put a video up of it yet.
When will it happen? No?
North Platte.
Where's that?
New England? Nothing on YouTube. Let's try Google. We'll try the Bingers. Here we go. 2 hours ago. We got it. Oh, Nebraska. My bad. Nebraska. No, make this go away. They're not going to show it to us. It's a fucking pay site. Fuck them.
Hey, if it's a pay site, try to copy the link, put it into you can archive it into the Wayback Machine. If you archive it in there, you can watch it without paying for it on some sites.
That's cool.
I know it's kind of a workaround, but
Heavy toxic smoke. Omaha, Nebraska. An explosion inside a shipping container at the world's largest rail yard. Wow, the world's largest rail yard. Prompted evacuations in western Nebraska Thursday because of the toxic smoke generated when one of the chemicals aboard caught fire. Around noon, an explosion occurred inside an intermodal container on a rail car at Union Pacific's Bailey Yard. Oh, Union Pacific, here we go again. In North Platte. Though it wasn't clear what caused the explosion, railroad spokeswoman Robin Siver said, "I'll tell you what caused the explosion. It was Pete Buttigieg's inability to improve our rail system and ignoring the issues that we have. That's who caused the explosion, Pete Buttigieg. You know, because he's so great at transportation. Our wonderful American Transportation Secretary. We should all be so proud. So proud." No one was injured, no cars derailed. Well, no one's injured yet, but just wait, you know.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Authorities evacuated everyone with a 4-mile radius of the rail yard, which is about 280 miles west of Omaha. Evacuated because the smoke. Highway 30 was closed between North Platte and Hershey. Interstate 80 wasn't affected by the smoke. North Platte has a population of about 23,000 people. That's it. That's all we get. Psh. Unreal. California schools join growing list of districts across the country banning pride flags. They said, fuck your flag to the pride flag. The rainbow flag. Uh-oh. Who's this? Gene Bot. Mom! Oh, I guess my mom's gone. Gene Bot died, Mom. I don't know who she was. But she bought the farm. Gene Bot bought the farm, so to speak. 91 nice years.
Who did that? Who died?
Lee, what did I say? Lee Bot?
I don't know who that is. Something. That don't sound familiar.
Dude, there's E-Bombs World? Are you kidding me? E-Bombs World is still going? Holy shit, bro.
Well, what is it?
E-Bombs World. E-B-A-U-M. E-Bombs World.
I don't know what it is.
Was the very first meme video freaking service ever. Before YouTube, there was E-Bombs World. They had crazy videos. And they still got them. Funny videos. I had a channel. I put stuff up on E-Bombs World. I made an E-Bombs World channel. I don't remember what the name was, but...
Wow.
I remember one of the videos I had was with Joey and Rob. Joey in my kitchen with his girlfriend at the time. He ended up dying, that guy. There's a video of him somewhere. E-Bombs World. So this guy goes after a trucker like he's some kind of acrobat. I guess he's some kind of acrobat or something, whatever. The trucker comes out of the truck with a freaking club or something and starts like beating up on the dude. I don't know.
Walk around and find out.
I think it might be. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I got the volume off because it was stupid. Oh shit!
Oh, nice.
Bro.
Walk around and find out.
Oh, he got smacked with the baseball bat. Bro, he got hit. Like he got a really good solid whack on that guy's arm. I mean, he cracked him in the boom. I don't know where he made contact right there. Oh, the hand. Oh, his hand. And then, did he punch him in the face? Dude, did he punch him in the face?
Yeah, I did.
But he kind of did. Oh, he slapped him a little bit, but he rolled with it and did this crazy.
Somersault.
I can't stop watching that. This is the greatest meme of all time. Look at how that guy all tried to hit him in the head, like swatting a fly, and just totally. God, he was gonna break his face.
Yeah.
That would have smacked that. That would have broken that guy's nose, broken teeth. Oh man!
That's not for fun, dude. He's fucking pissed off.
Oh well, look, he comes out. And he's taunting him. He's like, "Get out of there!" Look at him. He's beating on his door.
Yeah, that's forward, man.
That's a bigger dude. That trucker.
He walking, swinging his arms, man.
Dude, I know the trucker's twice his size, bro. And he's wearing a Caterpillar shirt, so you know he's a tough motherfucker.
And you have a bat.
Yeah, and he's got a bat.
Dave Fishing. Damn this wild.
He tried to dance with death there, bro. He almost got killed. And that man would have had I don't know what state that was in, but he's got just about every right to kill that man like that and just beat him to death because that guy was a threat to him.
Dave Fishing.
In a lot of states.
I imagine most
like
semi-drivers packing.
Florida, if that guy wasn't black, he'd be able to kill that guy. But since he's black, no, he's going to be the one that gets in trouble. Because he's a black man, because it's Florida.
Oh, that white guy, he was a truck also. He went right in the end of the video. That's his truck, is he right?
That's his truck, yeah. The guy with the baseball bat.
No. That guy knocking on the door, the guy in the white shirt, right in the end of the video, you see they're holding a green truck with the door open. I think that's his truck.
Oh.
I think it was a rivalry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's another truck. Yeah, I could see it. It's right there. That truck. It's got the door open.
Yeah, that's his truck. 100, that's his truck.
Wow, you saw that. That was just like so fast. It says eBombs World, bro. Oh my god, ebombsworld.com. It's still here. Videos.
MySpace is still around also. I saw the other day.
No way, they brought MySpace back? I wonder if my MySpace channel is still up.
It's never been gone, bro. It's always been there.
No, dude, there was a time when it was like this whole freaking, this site has been fucking taken over by some kind of ad thing. It was weird, I'm telling you. There was a time. Yeah. MySpace. You should always check with the utility.
I wonder what my name was back then. I had an account also, I remember.
Holy shit, man.
Dave Fishing. Wow, Cyber's right, it's back up, Nick.
Dude, this guy, I believe Cyber when he says face, it's up. When he says it's up, it's up. Dude, watch this shit, dude. This guy right here is about to fuck around and find out. Watch this.
My site is still there, dude.
Watch this.
It's all white.
Boom! Oh, shit. Look at that.
My account is still here, man.
Dude, look what he hit, man. He hit a freaking gas line.
Oh, wow.
Here it is again. He's drilling a well.
Dave Fishing.
He goes...
Did you guys see that house explode and kill like 3 PPL?
Boom. And boom. And boom. Oh, and he's right there. He got away. That was crazy. Let's see the point. The point of explosion. Boom. He's right on the ground. Watch his feet just go up in the air.
Yeah.
Oh. He's still got his arms. His arms didn't get blown off.
That could easily have fucking broken his legs like that.
Oh, and dude, chunks of rock flew out of the ground. They could have got. He probably caught some rock to the face. Cause look, it's just boom, straight up.
Yeah.
He hit a gas line. They're saying.
Well, that's crazy.
Oh my god, eBombs World, bro. That shit's fucking crazy.
That's kind of like World Star Hip Hop.
Yep. Exactly. It's like World Star Hip Hop. It was the first knockout video I ever saw was on eBombs World, and it was a karma thing. It wasn't like somebody going out of their way to go hurt somebody. One of the coolest videos of all time. It was the video you could just see as soon as the video starts. It's like somebody pulled out their phone because this big kid was picking on this little kid. And the bigger dude was like, he was like twice his size, and he was like all menacing the kid and shit, and shoving him and threatening him. What?
No, I'm talking about my chameleon. He was like laying on the ground like he was dead and wasn't.
All right, I'm glad. Okay. So, thank you for telling us about that, Pinoy. So, and the little kid, he's like with I can't remember. No, I think the big dude's with another dude, and they're picking on this little kid, and he's walking down the side of the road like a sidewalk in a busy town, whatever, like, you know, a city. And just where the guy is holding the camera and shit, a car rolls up and stops at the traffic light right in front of him. And he's like 100 feet away from the car, and the kid goes and runs over to the car. And the driver's door opens up. He parks the car. He just stops right there in the street, bro. The driver's door opens up. The guy gets out of the car, and he starts walking towards the big guy that was picking on the kid. And the big guy is with his buddy. And he sees this dude walking towards him, and the dude's it's like 100 feet away from him. And he's walking towards him like this. He's walking towards him like sideways like this, in this weird like gangster walk. And I'd never seen anything like it before. And he approaches this dude, and you could tell this guy thought he was going to, get into a fight with this guy. And the guy in the car goes like this and just swings like a baseball bat and catches the guy right in the jaw. His jaw goes straight up in the air and just complete fucking knockout. And then the dude out of the car walks over the dude, punches him one more time in the face, and then while the guy's on the ground, and then he grabs his cell phone and his wallet and goes back to his car and takes off, man. And the dude's friend was there, like, standing away watching the whole thing and was going to come over try to help his friend. And that the gangster dude that came out of the car was like, he was obviously in a gang. The dude was hard as fuck. And it was just, I'd seen that, like, right when I got on the internet, E-Bombs World. I was like, that was the craziest fucking video I'd ever seen. Just all happened to get caught on video, man, From the time the dude was picking on the kid, you could see what led up to everything. It's just like, he just happened to know that guy pulling up in the car.
Have you seen that guy? It's a black guy from Ethiopia. He travel around in countries. Right now he's in Asia. And he is so fucking obnoxious as it possibly can be to piss off cultures and all kind of shit. And within the last few weeks, he has been beaten up several times. There was the video I saw today. I think it was Leon Lush who had a video up where he got beat, and that was awesome. There was also a guy, and that was a white guy, but I think he was in Japan. Thailand, quote me on it, but that was a white guy, and he was just standing with the side to him, but you could see in the video he was standing with his hands like that just before he hit him, and then he just swung, and then he hit his cameraman went down.
Nice.
He swung again, and then that guy who is the main character, he went down.
Nice, dude, nice.
And then they made a cool, lined it up so it fit perfectly. Doom. It was really nice to see.
Hey, Monkey Dust 6983, you gonna hang out for a bit, and we'll smoke with you? Let me know. Monkey Dust 6983, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. More tools. Read out loud.
We are just in time to completely miss 420, but who cares? We make the rules.
420.
Cheers, everyone.
420
Monkey
Newfoundland.
Dust,
Absolutely.
6983.
Absolutely.
As soon as I seen the bong subbed. Token Tony Z. Hi, Jaded 6866. Jaded 6866. Hi, Tony. Hey, monkey face.
Look at those solar inverters.
Jaded 6866. Hey, Nay, you hear there was another train explosion?
No, not until you told me.
Jaded 6866.
Thank you, Jaded, for
North
bringing
Platte,
the news.
Nebraska. Jaded 6866.
The news.
My parents live there.
Got some of that good
Jaded 6866. Nebraska.
Blue
Token Tony Z.
Pie, Girl Scout
Again.
cookie.
Jaded 6866. If you look up Bailey Yard, they are so lucky it happened before it got clear into the yard. Jaded 6866. My folks are headed for their cabin winking face.
Right.
Token Tony Z. Unbelievable. Monkey Dust 6983. Is it that bad, Jade? Token Tony Z. Better safe than sorry with those companies.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Jaded 6866. They don't think so. They live straight south. About 3 miles wind has been out of the south, so they are all right. Think it's contained, but they said screw it. We're headed for Brady. Beaming face with smiling eyes. Think they want. Jaded 6866. A long weekend, Red Heart. Jaded 6866. That'll leave a mark. Token Tony Z.
Cheers,
He definitely missed.
Cyber.
Mostly don't mess with truck drivers.
Cheers,
Jaded
Pinoy and Dave and Monkey Dust
do
and
that,
Jaded
but
and
not for my
Token Tony
cowlick
Z
reflexes.
and Dave Fishing and everybody.
Monkey
Cheers.
Dust 6983. Have a listen to my weed tune next time you blaze it. Good luck with the show. https://rumble.com/v2ymo0q-blaze-it html. Subscribe. 0/200. Rumble.
Monkey Dust, are you still here? Yeah, dude, he tried to kill that guy. That was crazy. That truck driver tried to kill that dude.
Yeah.
He fucking killed him, man. He just missed.
If you go 15 minutes, 24 seconds into that video I just linked, that's that episode I just talked about. It only takes a few seconds. If you want to see it.
What? How far in? 20?
15 minutes, 24 seconds.
15, 24.
It might even stop there, maybe. And that black guy there, that's not the guy in question. Yep, yeah. Start right there. And that's that guy. Keep an eye on that guy in the striped shirt, white and gray striped shirt.
Oh, that's the dude that punches him out?
Yeah. Can you just see how he holds his hands when he do it, man? Yep, that guy right there. He's standing and getting ready right now, setting the hair for the event.
I don't see how they don't get deported.
It froze up.
Yeah, I really don't. Like, I don't.
It froze up. Does it freeze? Or is that just me?
No, that's just you.
Okay. Stupid. Let me turn off that stupid auto setting. Fucking idiots.
I don't see how they don't get
It froze again, bro. It keeps freezing. You're sure it doesn't freeze, right?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
It keeps freezing in the same fucking spot. Oh my god.
How long in?
It freezes at 1542.
Hold on. I'm at 45 right now.
See how they don't get deported.
40, 41, 42.
Yeah,
It don't. He just paused talking. He just paused talking for a few seconds, and then he talks again.
It freezes for me. I'm gonna have to refresh the whole page.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see if it does it again. Because some fucking engineer.
He talks for a second, then he stops talking, then he talks again. Look at the timer.
Here, it freezes again. It froze right there in the same exact spot.
Okay.
15 fucking 42.
Or just like move on. There is so much more info on this guy that I
15.
can't cover in this video, or else we'd be here for like literal hours.
Here we go.
That's fucking weird. It does that.
I don't see
Oh, it froze again. Same fucking spot, dude.
Yeah, I really.
It freezes up for me. I'm gonna try another browser. Holy shit.
That's crazy.
So dumb. Fucking, it's a cache problem, you know? In a browser, I guarantee you. Oh, you gotta clear the cache in the browser.
It probably is.
But it's at the exact same spot, and it's just so stupid. It's a computer, and it can't figure out how to play a video. No, I don't want Firefox to be my default browser, you fucking assholes.
What's your default?
Meet your next pillow.
Dude,
Dave
what the
fishing.
fuck is this?
Fire sucks.
Or just like move on. There is so much more info on this guy. They don't get deported.
Dude, look at all these stupid fucking...
Yeah, I ripped.
No, it's the same thing. Froze up. On Firefox, bro. It's freezing up in the exact same place for me.
I don't get it.
Look, watch.
It don't do it in my end.
Watch.
I believe you. I believe
There it
you.
goes. Right when he says deported.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
really don't. Like, I don't see how they don't get deported.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Did it keep going? Because the first time he said deported, I thought it froze in my end because he paused talking.
Yep.
And then he started talking again.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that. I could see he's talking in the corner. He did pause the video.
I actually did tell you that, bro.
What? I said it's pausing, and you told me it's not pausing. I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, because when I played it through myself, I told you, but he stopped talking and then he talks again, but it doesn't matter.
I don't
Doesn't
understand you. I don't speak Danish. I'm sorry.
You don't feel like
Why doesn't that? Why doesn't
Okay, my bad, everybody. Wait, look at this. Dude, what the fuck, bro? What am? Oh, we're looking on the paused. We're watching the paused one. This is so funny. I don't need the Firefox. Okay, okay. Here we go. My bad.
It doesn't make sense. Because like they're just going around harassing people in public. Like, why not? Why doesn't Japan just deport them? Down there.
It was Japan.
I don't know what's going on.
Who's yelling? The cameraman?
No, that guy with the arm like that. You saw that arm
Yeah.
flailing around?
Yeah.
That's the main annoying guy, and then there's the cameraman on his left side. I don't know that shit.
But you can't. You don't see it.
All you have to say don't grab nothing.
No, I will, yeah, go back and do it kind of frame by frame.
You can see it.
Yeah, see, stop, pause right there. You see just before he hit, how he stand with his hand?
Yeah.
He stand kind of
Yeah.
cradling his,
Yeah.
his fists.
Yeah.
You can fucking, he's waiting to fucking hit. And it's so awesome he take both of them down, both the cameraman and the fucking annoying dude. I guess they're both annoying. What?
It went black. There we go.
Hey bro, you can use comma and period on your keyboard to go frame by frame.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I mean,
Fuck around and
I don't see the guy's face over there.
The guy he's hitting right now?
Yeah, I don't see him.
The guy, no. But after the fight, and the black commentator guy whose that video belonged to, not the annoying guy, he said and talk about it, and then they have lined it up really good, so let it play out after a little bit after that.
It's funny.
It is.
Boom! Cameraman down. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. That's funny.
Yep, there it is.
I'm not one for violence, but I
feel the same
I
way.
mean, you're
Like,
gonna push
I don't
people,
think
and
it's
some
like
people are
trying
gonna
to hit
smack
somebody
you.
to solve a problem. Like, I'm really not about that. I think that's bad. But at the end of the day, like the government should have pulled them the fuck out of there before this even happened. Right? It should have never escalated to this point to begin with. So it's like, I mean, like, yeah, it shouldn't have happened. He shouldn't have punched him, but they also shouldn't have been there for the in the first place, right?
It's kind of nuts. And for extra good measure, we actually have this clip here that just syncs them both up because Gina was streaming this too. We got a nice little ties.
Dude.
Yo, they missed the quick time events. Yeah, go back and play KH2. You missed the quick time event.
They missed the quick time event.
What the fuck, bro?
And hey, man, me personally, if I would have.
Yo, Pinoy, are you still there, bro? Hey, man, do me a favor. Is that your piano?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. Forget about it. Is it in? It's in tune?
Yeah. Do you play? No.
He's like, yeah, no. It's not fucking great.
One of my customers that I was moving said that they were getting rid of this Hamilton. So I was like, nah, I'll take it. I've been wanting to learn how to play the piano anyway.
That's fucking awesome, bro.
You don't need that piece of shit. Just throw that shit in the goddamn pod, bro. You're fine. You're good.
Look at this other thing I got too. This Thomas Kincaid original.
Nice, bro. It's pretty. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice frame, too. Really nice frame, bro. That's a fucking expensive ass frame.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Nice shit. You got good shit.
Oh, tape? Hell yeah, I got tape. Tape from there, tape from there. I gotta plug my phone back in for a second. Take a dab real quick. Whoa, watch out, doggy.
Take a dab, 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 take a dab with names, and then take a dab in the garden. Now, gonna dab right now. Take a dab with names. So gonna dab with names. Dab, 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 dab. Take a dab with name. Dab, take a dab, take a dab, take a dab with name. Take a dab with name. Take a dab, take a dab, take a dab. That car's lights are on. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Dude, Pinoy got up them stairs quick as shit. Like a rabbit. Zip. I don't know how he did that so fast. Someone said dab and he was like, "Phew."
Oh, that dude, fuck, Jesus Christ. It looked like he was fucking whiteboard or river rafting or something.
They're trying to form a human chain to save this dude. Oh my god.
Wow. You just turned my computer off.
It really, how you say it, running fast at water, Jesus Christ. I mean, okay, not so much now, but before.
Libya.
That fucking sucks, man.
This was from 2 days ago. Oh, shit.
Look at the power on that water, man.
And it's all gone. All the water's gone. Look at that.
Wow. Jesus Christ, man. They just devastated everything, man.
Holy shit. Wow, man. Beijing is flooded. Hong Kong.
Yeah, that's in China. Beijing. Oh, that is the city of the CCP.
Shout out China, man. Damn.
Yeah, shout out to the people, not the government.
This is from a month ago. China, 1 month ago.
Okay, then it probably was not a week ago. Then I probably remember wrong. It was a month ago.
Look at this. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Look at the truck, bro. Oh my god.
Wow. Yeah. There goes all the cheap packages from Alibaba.
Lights are still on a lot of those cars. You can see the lights on.
Yeah.
It's so weird that auto text-to-speech keeps popping up. I keep closing it and it keeps popping up on its own.
I believe there's a settings right now, a settings now on YouTube where it pops up automatically if you don't turn it off. Beside down there in the bottom.
Dude, look at the cars. Look at the cars washing. Oh my god. Why did they keep showing that? Fucking assholes. They're fucking idiots. Alright, I'm ready.
Holy.
Cheers, everybody, in 20 seconds. No Larry on cannabis, all that good shit. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, Benoit, Dave Fishing, and Token Tony Z. I'm gonna eat a grape before the dab. Cheers.
Cheers.
This right here. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see those cars going over that ravine. That was crazy.
In this document.
Yes, so this is the prosecution recommendation report that IRS CI agents.
Biden family investigation with Destiny.
When they're going to recommend prosecution to the Department of Justice. This was authored by Special Agent Ziegler, and it's an incredibly robust document. There's several thousand pages because each of these the facts and the elements in this particular report, the elements of each violation show which piece of evidence meets that element. So in this report, it recommended felony charges for 2014, 2018, and 2019, and misdemeanor charges for 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2019. And it further shows that Special Agent Ziegler spoke with prosecutors and worked hand-in-hand with prosecutors while this was being drafted, and they clearly agreed that the elements of these violations were met, and they supported this document. And when it was sent to Department of Justice Tax Division for approval on February 25th, 2022.
Mr. Shapley, what level of confidence does the IRS need to have to recommend charges like the felony counts listed in this document?
So, I mean, each violation has each element listed in this report, and the evidence is shown underneath each of it. This report goes through internal departments at IRS, criminal investigation, and in addition to the prosecutors agreeing that the evidence supported charging felony counts, the senior leadership up to the Director of Field Operations, the IRS criminal investigation, also personally reviewed this report and approved it to be sent to Department of Justice Tax Division.
So, were you surprised that on June 20th?
So I feel like, I don't know if Pisco's here still, I feel like what we need now, and I'm probably going to feel this way for the rest of this testimony, I feel like what we need is Weiss to come up under oath, and we need Weiss to say, why did you feel like it wasn't appropriate to charge these particular crimes? And then it's up for us, I mean, really it's up to him, because he's the one making ultimately the prosecutorial decision, but then it's up to us, I guess, to decide, like, do we feel like this is a fair reason not to bring charges, or do we feel like there was some political partisanry going on, or was there some external motivation or pressure to make him push one way or another? But that's what we need at this point.
2023, prosecutors announced a plea agreement with Hunter Biden under which he would only plead guilty to violations of 2 misdemeanor charges.
The guilty plea is outside of my control, but what I can say is it's not what an investigator thought, it's not what especially Ziegler and I thought, that felony charges were proven in this case. The prosecutors again and again agreed with that assessment, and Attorney General, United States Attorney Weiss also agreed with these because he went to the DC U.S. Attorney to ask him to partner. You don't ask someone to partner with you if you don't yourself agree with those charges. And when he got denied that, he requested special authority and was declined, as he said in the October 7th, 2022 meeting.
Yeah, in the report that we just highlighted as Exhibit 2, it states in there that even Leslie Wolf agreed with these charges moving forward, the assistant prosecutor. Mr. Ziegler, on page 32 of the transcript of your testimony, you discussed the need to interview Hunter Biden's adult children regarding certain deductions that you listed earlier of Hunter Biden included on his tax returns. You also testified that Assistant United States Attorney Leslie Wolf told you that you would get into hot water if interviewed the president's grandchildren. In other cases that you've worked over your career, have you ever had a prosecutor tell you that you couldn't interview a relevant witness?
So there are certain things that come into whether we talk to a witness or not. So if they're an attorney, if there's some special situation that might come up, that might cause caution to it.
I can't believe you let Counterpoint's inception, you Destiny. You were focused on Burisma, it was good, and this fucker Counterpoint sent you on a goose chase. I saw it happen and tried to prevent it, and it failed. Why would I not want to be aware, at least, of, like, Hunter's tax-related stuff, though? Because now, assuming I see this and assuming the rest of this testimony goes how it has currently, which it seems to be the case, now the next time somebody brings up, or Counterpoints brings up, well, what about all the Hunter Biden tax crimes that we know happened, that we know were stonewalled by the DOJ? Now I have direct counter to that because I've watched this. So why would I not want to watch this? Rather than looking weak on the issue, going, oh, well, I'm not here to talk about the alleged crimes of Hunter Biden and maybe how he gave money to his family. Now I can just say, like, oh, well, you know, we decided not to bring charges. He said he had ultimate authority the whole time. Everything you're saying is contradicted by his testimony. We can wait until he goes to a Senate or House Judiciary or whatever fucking hearing and testify. Like, now I have, like, direct counter to. It never ends, and they always have something else for you to assess, I promise you. I don't think so. I don't think it never ends. I think that I think it would be good to be aware of this. I don't think I'm wasting any period of my life, or I don't think I'm doing something bad right now by familiarizing myself with this testimony.
Interviewing that witness, but I've never been told that we couldn't approach someone to interview them as a part of an investigation, yeah, I mean, there's certain situations where you have to do a further analysis of the information that you might get if they're, like I said, if they're an attorney. But yeah, so in this case, we needed to talk to witnesses related to things that were deducted on the tax return, and in this case, it was the adult children that we needed to talk to.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I see my time expired.
Gentleman yields back chair, and I recognize Mr. Morte from Illinois for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. Shapley. Thank you, Mr. Ziegler, for your service to the country. Really appreciate you coming here and appearing in this capacity. First of all, Mr. Ziegler, I see at page 12 of your transcript, deposition transcript, you start laying out a series of concerns that you had with regard to various people and different issues related to this investigation. You say, quote, I started this investigation in November 2018 after reviewing bank deposits. Then you later say, career IRS staff were not initially supportive of starting the investigation. Of course, in November 2018, Joe Biden was not the president, correct?
Joe Biden was not the president, correct?
And then at page 20, you lay out another concern. You had a concern about Bill Barr, Attorney General Bill Barr, consolidating these series of cases into the U.S. Attorney's Office in Delaware. At that point, you said, quote, what was the potential issue I saw with working the case in Delaware? We were working with a small U.S. Attorney's Office who might not have ever worked a case of this caliber. Now, of course, Bill Barr was appointed by Donald Trump, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Now, let me turn to another concern that you lay out in your testimony. You were concerned about the quality of the prosecutors. On page 14, you say, quote, the prosecutors were the JV squad, and they weren't up to the task of handling such a big case. Now, sir, U.S. Attorney Weiss was also appointed by Donald Trump, right?
So, as far as the actual nomination and what went into why...
I'm not asking you why. I'm just saying, USA Weiss was appointed by Donald Trump, correct?
Yes, correct.
It was. Yes.
Okay. Now, another concern you lay out in your deposition at page 21, you talk about your concerns about this investigation having been made overt, being publicized for the world to know. You said, quote, one of the first disagreements I recall between the IRS investigators and prosecutors was the idea of going public. Now, sir, this was in March, April 2019. Joe Biden was not the president then, was he?
So I don't recall the exact date of when he announced that he was going to run for presidency, but I know that...
That's not my question, sir. Joe Biden was not the president in March, April 2019, correct?
Free by the Sea, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming back. Hello.
You also raised...
This is true. These are good timelines to know. I forget this a lot because we take a lot of this for granted. But it's interesting to say that in a DOJ that was, I don't want to say ran by the Republican Party, because the DOJ is supposed to be a separate entity from the president. Even though the DOJ is the prosecutorial body of the executive branch, it's not supposed to be seen as taking orders from the president of the United States. People would consider that improper. However, the head of the Department of Justice, the Attorney General, right, I'm not mixing this shit up. Okay, Jesus. Yes, the United States Attorney General, okay, the head of the Department of Justice, is appointed by the President of the United States. So it's interesting that you have a DOJ.
He's got 7,432 people watching on his YouTube.
Van 7686. The Illuminati.
So that's Vans. Hello. So that's just on his YouTube channel.
Trump, right? These two guys are part of the DOJ.
That's 7,462. On Kick, he's got
Hunter Biden, and the claim being made here is somehow
2,000
pressure
on Kick
from who to not have this looked into. Now, in our brains, we're like, okay, it seems clear that Joe Biden and Hunter Biden are doing something bad here to pressure these attorneys to not do any investigations, but they weren't. Joe Biden was not anything at the time. He was the ex-vice president of the United States. Hunter Biden was doing his business shit. Joe Biden, arguably, I'm sorry, I don't know this. Joe Biden wasn't a senator again. Well, no, because no, he wasn't, right? Biden wasn't a senator from 2016 to 2020 again, was he? No, okay, yeah. So Biden was just the ex-vice president of the United States. Outside of political life, he's just a citizen. And Hunter Biden is just Hunter Biden. Where is all of the political pressure coming from? Now, this is just like, we're just conjecturizing right now. That's not a real word. But where is all of the political pressure coming from if Biden is just a private citizen and Hunter Biden is just a crackhead, fucking prostitutes lying on his 4470 Street? Where is this pressure coming from? Because it's a DOJ with a Trump-appointed head, Barr, Trump's ex-number one fan, and then a U.S. attorney who is also appointed by either Donald Trump or Republican. That's a good question, and it's good to get the timelines down on this. It's an important question. It's an important timeline to understand.
Biden was not the president in March, April 2019, correct?
That is correct.
Now, Mr. Shapley, let me turn to you for a second here. You also raised a series of concerns in your deposition transcript. One is this. You said you were concerned about the complexities of the election cycle and potential delays that arose in connection with the election cycle. You said at page 23, and I remember there were always times where we were always on an impending election cycle. It was
The same question could be asked about Trump telling Ukraine to investigate Biden. Wait, what? Donald Trump was the president of the United States. I don't know what when he asked that, right? Am I crazy? What are you talking about? Am I wrong on the timeline of that?
He doesn't know
When
when.
did Donald Trump talk to Zelensky?
Oh, that was when he was president. He was president while he was president of the United States.
Okay, this is like in 2019. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't understand.
he was president.
Okay.
Saying that you're wrong about.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying you're wrong about Trump being president at the time. I'm saying that the reason that we were upset with Trump telling Zelensky to look into Biden is because we considered Biden a political opponent to Trump. So he was telling Zelensky to look into a political opponent, right? So
Yes.
even though he
How is that? That's not at all.
announced it-
Wait, there's several things going on. So one, at that point, I believe Biden had announced he was running. But two, the big issue was that Donald Trump was unilaterally implying that he was going to withhold congressionally approved aid in order to get opposition research from another country on a political opponent.
Yes, that's true.
But
Sure,
all of that makes sense. What doesn't make sense, or what's confusing here, is where is the alleged political pressure coming from on a Trump-appointed DOJ AG and from a Trump-appointed U.S. attorney? Where is the political pressure coming from? Maybe they're just people that really love the Bidens, I guess?
You know, I agree with that point. I'm saying that even though he wasn't, so
The pressure
when
is
you're asking, like, he hasn't
the pressure
even
is
announced that he's
them
gonna run yet. It sounds
wanting
like we
to
don't
do
even
their
consider
job.
him like a political candidate at
No,
that
no,
point, but we
hold on.
did
I'm not saying
already.
political candidate. The implication that's being given here by this testimony from the IRS whistleblowers is significant pressure exists within either the apparatus of the DOJ or somewhere else, the deep state, that's pressuring Weiss from actually being able to bring these charges to an indictment to Hunter Biden. But Hunter Biden is nobody. He's a private citizen, and Joe Biden at the time is not the president. So is Joe Biden exerting this influence as a private citizen, or where is the influence coming from? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess like the best deal, man, that I could possibly think of, because I'm currently making a video essay on this, trying to answer all these questions as well, is that because of Biden and all of the people around him, like Obama, Hillary, all of those people, that they were able to exert political pressure.
Yeah, but where is but exert political pressure on? I will run to the ends of the earth if you want to say political pressure on lawmakers who might be relying on them to like raise funds or something for like their future elections. But these are appointed political positions. What is the pressure? Like, are you going to get Trump to impeach or remove them from their political position? Like, how can the Clintons or the Obamas or the Bidens exert political pressure on the head of the DOJ or a U.S. attorney?
So would you consider it different? Not like, would you not think of it as political pressure, considering that these are public figures, public political figures that the public would take an interest in these investigations and what's happening with them? Would you not consider that also political pressure?
No. Hold on. You're using political pressure in a very random sense.
I'm asking you a question.
No, not in the way we're talking. In the way we're talking here, the pressure.
You're not a
that's being
morning
implied-
person, free by the sea?
What is being implied here is that specific members of some deep state apparatus or members of the DOJ are reaching out and telling Weiss, listen, you're not moving farther on this case. We're not letting you bring these indictments to bear. This is not going to happen. You're not going to, no grand jury, you're not doing indictments. It's not happening. And my question is that's just very strange considering we had Donald Trump as president, we had a Donald Trump appointee running the DOJ, and this is a U.S. attorney also appointed by Donald Trump. Like, where is the pressure coming from? When we say political pressure, we don't mean like the American people unhappy. We're specifically talking about an apparatus within the government or political sphere that's applying this pressure. Where? How?
Okay, so maybe I misunderstood it. So they're saying that the political pressure is on Weiss then?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. I guess I misunderstood his question. I thought he was saying that the political pressure was on like the Bidens and Hunter and them. Okay, that makes sense then.
The pressure is being judged by history. That's the pressure. How will you be judged? Did you do your job right? Were you a sellout?
Always the elections being brought up in early 2020. It was the presidential primaries. Now, sir, Joe Biden was not the president at that time either, was he?
I mean, the answer to your question is no, he was not, but I don't see where you reference it in my
Page 23. You're talking about how the election cycle is delaying decisions by the prosecution, and it turns out that the delay in the election cycle was happening at a time when Joe Biden was not the president.
I'm sorry, sir. That's in Special Agent Ziegler's transcript. That's why I couldn't find it.
So, Mr. Ziegler and you shared concerns about delays related to the election cycle, but at that time, Joe Biden was not the president.
I believe at that time he was the nominee for president.
There you go. That's what Destiny said.
It's just a simple question, sir.
Can you rephrase what time?
Joe Biden was not the president in the presidential primaries in 2020.
Correct. That is correct.
Sir, finally, Mr. Shapley, you said that warrants were ready as soon as April 2020 to begin searching for records, but actions weren't taken with regard to those warrants. Again, Joe Biden.
Would you say that Republicans aren't applying political pressure on DOJ to act right this very moment? It's Dems in charge after all. No, I don't think so. I don't know if I've ever made that claim. I don't know if anybody's ever made that claim. Like, has anybody made the claim, for instance, that the Mueller investigation didn't work because Republicans were applying political pressure? I mean, I've heard of some kinds of some people might have been non-cooperative or whatever, but I feel like I don't hear the same types of claims. I feel like there are substantively different claims made by Republicans and Democrats, and I stand to be wrong if somebody has a link that's showing otherwise, but Republicans are alleging that there is significant roadblock going on within our judicial system right now, our DOJ, because of this U.S. Attorney Weiss and because of the William Barr, that there is in order for this theory to make sense, what's happening, okay? This is what I'm saying. And this doesn't mean it's right or wrong. This could be true. But there must be some deep state apparatus that is functioning here, either overtly through control top-down of Hillary Clinton, or implicitly, I guess, because everybody just hates Trump or loves Biden or something, in order to pressure these people from making decisions that aren't in the best interest of the offices and the oaths they're upholding. That's the claim that's being made, right? The claim that's being made on the simple is Weiss should have prosecuted Hunter Biden. There should have been a grand jury. There should have been an indictment. Biden should be getting multiple felonies right now, but for some reason he's not. And it seems like there's something bad going on. But the question is, what could be happening? Like, what are we implying here? Because Biden wasn't even president, right? So it's like, what's happening here? And so it has to be some deep state apparatus is being appealed to in order for this to be the case, right?
Was not the president in April 2020, was he?
So I'm confused by a line of questioning. We're talking about an election to which now President Biden was a part of. So you didn't have to be the president to have election meddling.
No, but
that is a wildly dumb statement. I don't know if this guy's wildly dumb or not, but he just missed the point so hard on that. But I don't even know what we're talking about when we talk about election meddling. I should have just let him finish his sentence. I'm sorry, that wasn't fair of me. Let me just keep.
Was a part of. So you didn't have to be the president to have.
Was searching for records, but actions weren't taken with regard to those warrants. Again, Joe Biden was not the president in April 2020, was he?
So I'm confused by a line of questioning. We're talking about an election to which now President Biden was a part of. So you didn't have to be the president to have election meddling.
No, but the question is this.
I don't know. We're not even talking about the election or election meddling. We're talking about whether or not there was obstruction in the DOJ that's prevented Weiss from bringing charges to Hunter Biden. That's really what we're talking about. I don't know what deal. I don't even know. This guy's like having a whole other schizo debate in his head.
Was he the president at that time in April 2020?
It's been asked and answered.
And what's the answer, sir?
The
answer is yes or no?
Is no.
Thank you. Thank you. I wheel back.
Mr. Chairman, may I finish?
Please, you may answer the question.
So it's clear that he was not the president, but.
Destiny, I have a question. If you were in Joe Biden's position and Nathan was being indicted, would you try to obstruct justice for your son, or would you let the investigation play out knowing that he will get fucked? I mean, I can see that question being answered either way. You would either say, yeah, you do everything you could to help your child, or you would say, I have got so much oversight, I've got so many eyes looking at me that if I were to intervene in this case, it would be worse for both of us, right? And I'll give you I guess this is only anecdotal, and maybe statistically I'm incorrect, but anecdotally, for instance, people often remark that, man, if my parent was a teacher, I feel like I'd have such an easy time in school because I could just get all A's. But anecdotally, based on I think I saw this happen twice in high school, right? Anecdotally, it seems to be the case that when your parent is the teacher or coach, they're oftentimes harder on you than anyone else because they've got bigger expectations. Now, is that an analog to whether or not you protect your child from prosecution or whatever? Maybe not. But like, I'm just saying, I would be very careful. Our intuitions can, once we go down a path, you can intuitively answer every single other thing. Like, oh, well, if I assume this, then yeah. But like, your intuitions could guide you in different ways, or it could be counterintuitive sometimes. Just saying, yeah, be careful where you go with that.
An election is for the purpose of electing a president, and Joe Biden at the time was a nominee for president of the United States. Therefore, the election clauses with DOJ policy took place and were in effect. And it wasn't until September 4th of 2020 that the Department of Justice Public Integrity said that we can no longer take any actions on that case. And as early as April to June of 2020, the Department of Justice, Delaware U.S. Attorney's Office, was already invoking the election as a reason not to perform those search warrants.
Okay. That was Donald Trump.
Gentlemen, time's expired.
Wait.
So it's clear that he was not the president, but an election is for the purpose of electing a president. And Joe Biden at the time was a nominee for president of the United States. Therefore, the election clauses with DOJ policy took place and were in effect. And it wasn't until September 4th of 2020 that the Department of Justice Public Integrity said that we can no longer take any actions on that case. And as early as April to June of 2020, the Department of Justice, Delaware U.S. Attorney's Office, was already invoking the election as a reason not to perform those search warrants.
Okay. That was Donald.
Was that solely the reason? Or was the reason because they felt like there wasn't enough evidence and it would be improper to do so on top of it, right? Because again, remember, for as much as people try to say otherwise, our intelligence agencies and the DOJ very much do not want to be in the business of being kingmakers. It's a very uncomfortable position for them to be in. This was Comey's huge conundrum.
And gentlemen, time's expired. We've got a lot of questioners here. Chair now recognizes Mr. Jordan of Ohio.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Last month, David Weiss sent me 2 letters. In the first letter on June 7th, he said, I've been granted ultimate authority over the matter, including responsibility for deciding where, when.
Do you think these whistleblowers are very biased? Whistleblowers are almost always going to have some level of bias. These ones sound especially biased. But it doesn't matter. A whistleblower could be biased or could not, but you should treat what they say, as statements, and you evaluate them as you would anyone else, whether they're biased in one direction or not. I mean, you should. They're here again. This is the big thing that I always tell people is statements to the media are who cares. Testifying under oath is a whole other ballgame. And these whistleblowers have decided to come up and testify under oath to this House Something and Means Committee, and they're doing so at risk of perjury and criminal charges. If they lie, so you give them credit for that, right? You can't just say they're biased partisan hacks and you don't trust anything they say, right? There could also legitimately be misrecollection. Is that a word? Like they could be recollecting incorrectly as well. So, for instance, Weiss came out and said that might have been an interpretation from that October 2022 meeting because Weiss said, I did go to the DOJ and I requested that I be made a special attorney, I think is what he said, or an attorney with special privileges, which would have given him the ability to I think adjudicate across jurisdictions or something like that. But that maybe these IRS guys heard special attorney or attorney with special privileges and they assumed special counsel, which is something that exists under congressional authority. It's a different special counsel and special attorney or attorney with special privileges, whatever he said. These are 2 very different things, but to a layman, maybe you mix them up. So it could be that these whistleblowers are indeed telling the truth to the best of their recollection, but they misunderstood a couple things. That's possible as well, right?
And whether to file charges. The quote that the ranking member just put up. Later that same month, he sent me the second letter where he said, no, I don't. No, I don't have that charging authority. So June 7th, he says, I'm the boss. I can do whatever I darn well want, file it wherever I want. And then June 30th, he says, no, I can't. What happened in between those 2 events? Your testimony went public. He goes, oh my goodness, I got to change my story because now the truth's coming out. And it sounds like in this investigation.
All right, Jim Jordan is probably one of the. Where is this guy from? What state is he from? I probably hate this guy more than almost any other person in Congress. More than Gates, more than God, I hate this guy so much. I hate this guy.
To me, Mr. Shapley.
Ohio?
Them and out.
You should be ashamed, Ohioans, for sending this guy to Congress over and over, however many times you send him to Congress. Jesus.
2 events. Your testimony went public. He goes, oh my goodness, I got to change my story because now the truth's coming out. And it sounds like in this investigation to me, Mr. Shapley, that the prosecutors and the investigators were in agreement for most of the investigation, and then we get to October of 2022. I see Mr. Ziegler nodding his head. And that meeting is where David Weiss told you something. Is that right, Mr. Shapley? What did he say? Can you put your mic on there? What did he say?
Yes, he told me he was not the deciding person whether or not charges were filed. He told us that D.C. U.S. Attorney had declined to allow charges. He told us.
So this is the statement that Weiss is contradicting, that he didn't say this. And I believe there was an FBI person who was at that meeting who also said that he didn't say this. But again, both of these are under oath. Who's recollecting it correctly or incorrectly? Like, we don't know, right? Yeah.
So he requested special counsel authority from Maine DOJ and denied that
And was
authority?
denied.
That's correct.
And then so this is where he's saying he requested special counsel authority, but Weiss said, I did not ask for a special counsel authority. What I asked for was he had approached the department higher up about the possibility of requesting status as a special attorney, not as a special counsel. So I believe, and apparently Merrick Garland supports the statement as well. So remember, if I'm correct, a special counsel is an investigator that now works totally separate, I believe, from the DOJ, and they work underneath structure in either the House or the Senate, some House or Senate committee, underneath Congress. It's a different investigatory thing versus this special attorney, which essentially allows him to, it's a workaround that allows an outsider to intervene in cases that span multiple jurisdictions or have special conditions. Oh, Pisco's saying no, that's an independent counsel that expired. Destiny is so bad faith in politics. I can't believe that I can sit here and listen to the horrors of this fucking testimony and go through so much original statements and transcripts and news articles and everything, and there's still people that'll sit here and say bad faith. You want me to do this like Tim Pool and give you the whole story without ever showing you an ounce of original testimony?
No shit, right?
I don't know why you would watch my stream.
Fuck
if that's
Tim
what you're looking
Pool.
for. There are so many other people
Fucking
that you
idiot.
have so much more fun watching. Special counsel regulations, by contrast, contain internal Justice Department reporting requirements and congressional oversight provisions.
Were you the only guy in that meeting?
I was not.
How many other people were there?
There were 7 total people, including me.
You and Mr. Weiss and 5 others, right?
That's correct.
And have any of them come forward and say what you just said is not true?
They have not.
No one has, right?
So people have now. I believe. Can you link me Garland saying that? I want to see the article of Merrick Garland contradicts testimony IRS whistleblower, because Weiss himself has contradicted this.
Due West, dude.
Oh, he's just contradicting what Garland said. Garland responds. This is in May. Oh. Wait, how old is this testimony that we're watching here? July 18th. July, January, February, April, May, June, July. Okay, so this is after. Destiny, another FBI agent present at this Red Line meeting came forward and corroborates Weiss and Sobochinsky that Weiss did not say he couldn't charge. Okay, so it seems like other people at this meeting aren't corroborating the IRS whistleblower story. And then which, to be fair to the whistleblower, because he's under oath at a meeting where other people are present, and maybe I'm being too generous here because I want this guy as a future orbiter, my guess is going to be that he either misheard or misunderstood something. That'd be my guess.
No one has disputed, refuted. No one said what you said is not true. And did you memorialize what took place in that meeting? Did you memorialize that?
Yes, I did. That day when I returned home from the Delaware U.S. Attorney's Office, I put it in an email to the 2 senior executives at my agency.
You put it in an email that day.
That's correct.
Contemporaneous from when it happened. I got the email here. It's Exhibit 10 in your testimony when you were interviewed by the Ways and Means Committee, October 7th, Friday evening, 6:09 p.m. That email, right?
That's correct.
Sent to Mr. Walden and Mr. Batdorf. Who are those individuals?
Mike Backdorf is the Director of Field Operations for Southern Division of IRCI, and Darrell Walden was the Special Agent in charge of the Washington, D.C. Field Office.
These are your bosses, right?
That's correct.
Did Mr. Walden get back to you?
Yes, he did.
Remember what he said?
He said, "Thanks, Gary, you covered it all."
You covered it all. He didn't say, "Thanks, Gary, but you're wrong. That's not what happened."
Wait, who's he
He
talking
affirmed what you said. You covered it all, and you laid it out. You spelled, that's not. You covered it all. This is right.
That's correct. Darrell Walden was the Special Agent in charge of the Washington, D.C. Field Office.
These are your bosses, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Mr. Walden get back to you?
Yes, he did.
Remember what he said?
He said, "Thanks, Gary, you covered it all."
You covered it all. He didn't say, "Thanks, Gary, but you're wrong. That's not what happened." He affirmed what you said. You covered it all, and you laid it out. You spelled out just what you told me a few minutes ago, right?
That's correct.
What Mr. Weiss told you in that meeting. And when that goes public on June 22nd, last month, Mr. Weiss says,
Here's something I'm curious about for Hunter Biden getting indicted on the gun charge. Is he being indicted simply based on those videos that went viral?
I don't think so. No, his book, because of his book.
The guy that said this in YouTube chat is crazy. And
He's
it's
being
weird to
indicted because of his
question what
book.
influence Joe could have peddled, as if Henry Kissinger doesn't have clout still from his days as secretary. Oh, okay, gotcha.
"Oh, I got to change my story. I better send a letter to the Judiciary Committee where he says, I stand by what I wrote, but I wish to expand. I wish to fix it. And then he had to go further in July when he sent a letter to Senator Graham and said, to clarify again. They've changed their story. You guys haven't. What do you think happened? What do you think? Mr. Weiss was consistent with the investigators up until this October 7th meeting, and then he changed. What do you think happened, Mr. Shapley?
I don't know what happened internal at the Department of Justice, but what I can say is that the story has been changing from Department of Justice and U.S. Attorney Weiss, and I think the only person that's really had any documents that have been corroborated are my own.
Exactly. I think what happened. I think it's obvious. Anyone with common sense can see what happened because he said it in Mr. Graham's letter. He
About found the actual gun? Well, the actual gun doesn't matter. What he's being charged with is lying on anytime you purchase a firearm in the United States, you've got to fill out an ATF form. It's called a 4473. And as part of that ATF form, there's a questionnaire where they ask you 10 or 15 questions about, I think, whether you've been convicted of violent felonies or whether you've got like a restraining order. And one of the questions, I believe, is whether or not you are addicted to or have done any illegal substances. Because if you purchase a firearm in the United States, you're not supposed to be using drugs. Even marijuana could theoretically disqualify you. But what I'm curious is, let's say somebody buys a firearm and then a video comes out on YouTube like a week later showing that they were smoking weed a month ago. Can you pick up a felony charge for violating, for perjuring yourself on a 4473?
Up to a fucking judge and a jury.
Like, can I theoretically go through a whole bunch of YouTube videos of like people that have firearms and then find them smoking weed and just start rapid firing these off to some federal prosecutory body? It'd be whoever does the ATF.
He sounds like a Nazi right now.
Go to that and be like, yo, look, these guys smoke weed and they fill out 4473s.
He's such a Nazi.
That seems like that seems really crazy.
It seems
Because
Nazi-esque.
that's all the proof you would need would be like would be a video. How could a court prove it was weed or drugs through video? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, couldn't Hunter Biden just say like, well, bro, that was just a video. I'm just joking.
I keep telling him in the chat. He admitted it in his book.
Well, you probably prove the date.
Hunter, I was watching it today. Hunter Biden admitted.
Hunter Biden confirmed it's a thing. You can always say the video's fake. Yeah. But maybe Hunter Biden did maybe as part of like rehab or something else. There's like a rock solid record of him being addicted to drugs and then lying on his 4473. Maybe. At Destiny, but they could be smoking weed anywhere it's legal. I don't think that matters. I think you could go to Jamaica, smoke weed, come back to the United States, and fill out a 4473 and lie and say you don't do marijuana, and then lose. I think. Oh, a U.S. judge rules a ban on marijuana use. Owning guns is unconstitutional. Yeah, it's pretty wild, but yeah, I don't know.
I had discussions with Maine Justice. I had discussions with the folks, the deputy attorney general, whoever it was, I don't know, but he had discussions with the people at Maine Justice, and suddenly...
Oh, true. 4473 is a federal document. Yeah, because it's an ATF document. State laws are irrelevant, but theoretically. Yeah.
Things changed, and that all became evident on October 7th.
I told you guys it was a federal violation.
The investigators and the prosecutors, they were in agreement. Here are the facts. Here's how we do it. Here's how we've always done it. We got the two best agents in the place on the case. Let's go. And then Shazam, something changes.
Shazam.
And I think that's what Mr. Weiss conveyed to Senator Graham when he said, I had discussions with folks at Maine Justice. We don't know what were in those discussions, but it looks pretty obvious what happened. Looks pretty obvious. Initially, everyone was pounding their chest. David Weiss has complete authority. Now, suddenly, he doesn't. He doesn't. Because you guys came forward and told the truth. I yield back.
Chair now recognizes Mr. Lynch from Massachusetts.
Shazam!
Grand story now. My narrative.
Sergeant Carter.
I mean, like, prosecutorial discretion is a big thing. Like, there could be a million reasons why somebody doesn't want to take a certain thing to court. Like, as much as we meme about it, it seems to be the case that in the real world, I'm saying that this is so anecdotal. So Peace Corps, any of the lawyers can, fight with me all you want, or tell me I'm wrong. Not fight with me, because I don't know. But it seems to be the case that in the real world, jury trials are very, 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 very scary for prosecutors because you have no idea. And remember, it only takes one sympathetic juror to hang your trial or get a not guilty, right? It only takes one. So if you can charge something and it's really fucking strong, especially federally, really strong, maybe you'll do it. You'll say, fuck it, let's go. Generally, you probably want to plea deal it out, but taking things to trial, man, it's just, you gotta have everything. So now this is just, I'm conjecturing here. I could be wrong, right? But it could be that Hunter Biden, okay, well, this guy said that he didn't pay his taxes in 2014, 2015, these felony charges. Hunter Biden is, would he take the stand in his own case? Or would it be a deposition of him? I don't know if you generally take the stand, but like, you've got Hunter Biden basically, or a lawyer saying, listen, his brother, Bo, died of what, cancer? This guy's like life is falling apart. He's got a drug addiction problem. He's trying to do international business affairs while his family, personal life, all this stuff's going on. Yeah, like he missed his tax filings, but look,
He's trying to launder his
paid
father's
taxes in the past.
money.
He's made it all right now. He's paid all of his taxes. Like, is this guy really willfully intentionally, right? They only have to sell that story to one jury, one juror, right? And the case is dead. So if you're a federal prosecutor and you're looking at this, do you feel confident enough that you can sit in front of a jury?
He said it on his chat. It goes across the screen.
Still 12, right? And sell this case.
He's trying to launder he and his dad's money.
A shadow of a doubt that any reasonable person would convict him of having committed this crime, right? Now, again, I'm not saying that's what happened, but I'm saying that in rooms where prosecutors decide to prosecute or not and go in front of a jury, these are the decisions that they probably have to argue internally and with other people with, right? So generally, if you're a prosecutor, you want to say, listen, you probably did this, but like if you plead to this, this, and this, we're fine, okay? Plead to this, and we'll cut a deal, and we'll be good. Because going in front of a jury is just always scary. You just never know. You never know how a jury's going to go, right?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First of all, I want to thank the witnesses for their willingness to...
Dude, the chat right now is so
Hunter
funny.
To get off if he broke the law. I never said I want Hunter to get off for anything. The process needs to play itself out in the way that it should. And even though some people might get off that shouldn't, that's how the process works. Same thing with the Tates. I'm like, assuming the Tate videos that he posted on are true, I'm 100% positive that Andrew and probably Tristan Tate are sex traffickers. However, they deserve to have their day in court in Romania, and if they beat the case, they deserve to walk out with their heads held high, and they beat the case, and that's it. There are reasons why the onus is on the state to prove the crime. And as soon as you start saying, well, in this case where they're obviously guilty, we should just throw away the process, it doesn't work. The process in and of itself is worthy of defending, and the process in and of itself at the end of the day is the only thing that you can appeal to when it comes to determine if we've got a good or bad judicial system, right? A judicial system isn't good because it prosecutes bad guys and exonerates good guys. It's good because there's a strict process there that requires the state to do its due diligence to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, right, that any reasonable person would convict on a criminal charge that's brought before a court. That is such an unbelievably important concept for our judicial system in the United States.
Well, he's
Sometimes
massively
people will go
jacked,
free,
bro, right
but, like,
now.
it's you always want the state to be incentivized to prove
He's
their
told-
case beyond a
he's
shadow
on
of a doubt
full
in front of a
amp.
jury. It's one of the most important founding principles of like any functioning law system. Bad faith destiny. Okay. I wonder if it's really complex or difficult to tie shell companies to Hunter. I don't like the term shell company because it like that means a lot of different, like there's nothing technically wrong with having a shell company, or there's nothing wrong with having like, yeah, like if you're doing something illegal with it, that's wrong. But I mean, like just having other companies isn't necessarily bad. Now if they're taking money illegitimately or funneling it in ways they shouldn't be, then yeah, but yeah.
Destiny's on full grind. Fucking 10 cups of coffee, fucking Adderall lines chopped up and snorted.
It's sad, man.
It doesn't seem to bother some people. I
What do
mean,
you say to people that say the U.S. justice system is broken? Or we have an amazing
I
justice
just
system?
think for him, you know, in the long run, you know, it's not.
Just based on the little bit I know, and maybe there are other people that have
Drugs
more
are bad,
knowledge or
man.
education than me. I don't know. I think our
yeah,
justice system in the United States is
this has
absolutely
got to be
phenomenal.
borderline
It's one of the
meth,
few things as
Adderall.
Americans, and that you can be truly
It
proud of.
is, man.
We have an awesome justice system.
That
The
often
rights
that
that are afforded to us,
it
that are
looks like every time we
enshrined
fucking
in our most
see him, he
powerful
does it, you
document.
know.
The idea that I
So
can walk up to
he's probably addicted to that shit, you know.
Yeah, oh my god. When he does shows like this, and sometimes you see him and he's not like this.
to us in the United States of America. I think it's very special and very cool.
He literally moves the microphone thing in front of his mouth so you can't see it.
Wrong sometimes.
He tries to hide behind it.
But I think that from what I've seen in other countries and everything, like I think we have a really good judicial system in the United
I'd
States.
love to confront him on that jaw grinding.
I am surprised, though. There seems to be a new level of hypocrisy here. As a long
But I would get shut down so quick.
I think most of the members who have served a long time here know full well what political interference and what sweetheart deals look like. And I think context is very important. In 2017,
we had a situation where a former National Security Advisor and Trump campaign surrogate Michael Flynn was indicted. Indicted by a federal grand jury.
Who is Mr. Lynch? What is his role? Congressman Stephen Lynch. Why is he? Oh, because they just say Mr. on all these plaques. That's what they're saying. I probably missed the name tag.
He pled guilty twice. And he lied to FBI agents about his communications with the Russian government prior to the inauguration of President Trump. He was only National Security Advisor for 22 days. But my colleagues on the other side of the aisle had no interest, zero interest in looking into that case. And in response, the president at the time,
Sounds like Rudy
Trump,
Giuliani.
repeatedly and publicly attacked the case and the agents who brought it, including by claiming that Mr. Flynn was the victim of quote, dirty, filthy cops at the top of the FBI.
Artemis Fowl donated $20 and said, how does one defend prosecutorial discretion when the prosecutor tried to give blanket immunity to Hunter Biden and it only blew up because the judge was paying attention? I would have to look into this. I'm sorry. But when it comes to Trumples and stuff...
Thanks for the $20, though.
I don't trust anything that's said.
I'm not a legal expert, but thanks for the $20, bro.
I just don't. I've been
Cheers to that, you know?
I'm going to look up what's actually happened afterwards. It's just like a totally different thing.
Get your dabbers ready. It's almost top of the hour. Get your dabbers ready.
Give me an alternate to find that. Hold on.
Close quote. He also described the prosecution as a disgrace and claimed that those who investigated Mr. Flynn were guilty of treason. Those are public statements made by a sitting president attacking the FBI. And despite the fact that Mr. Flynn pleaded guilty twice to lying to the FBI, President Trump's Attorney General William Barr personally intervened in the case, and that led the Department of Justice to...
Oh, there's a deer in the backyard.
...have the case dismissed.
Is that true? That the case was
Little
dismissed?
deer. Little deer.
Michael Flynn, Wikipedia. Claiming government vindictiveness.
Almost get you there. I can almost get you there. I can almost get you there. You can almost see the deer. There he is. Oh, we got him.
Federal Judge Emmett Sullivan ruled the matter to be placed
On
hold
camera.
to solicit amicus
Perfect.
curiae briefs from third parties. Powell then asked the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals to compel Sullivan to drop the case, but he requested Stein.
That's a deer, son.
Flynn was the president
Yep.
by
Oh, I dropped the goddams. I dropped the goddams.
what was bars, Justin?
Okay, cheers Cyber, cheers everyone in the chats. Token Tony Z, Free by the Sea, Dave C. No Laurie Gardner Cannabis, cheers everybody.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
We're watching Destiny crank out right now.
Dave Fishing. Emote 5393990 Nays Garden, New York, Bong repeat.
President Donald Trump says he doesn't know the Justice Department was planning to drop its case against his former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, but his military extreme action underscored the extent to which Trump and Attorney General William Barr have been in sync in their views on the federal Trump-Russia investigation with without communicating about it. Barr himself has openly challenged the decisions of predecessors and his own prosecutors. He's launched internal probes to investigate the investigators. Trump is emphatically welcoming the Flynn action. He is relentlessly real. So this is interesting that keep in mind
Retro residents. So many young people do speed nowadays.
We know.
At the same time,
It's crazy.
Barr is literally directing the DOJ to drop charges against Flynn, supposedly within that very same DOJ, political partisan favoritism is being shown towards the Bidens. What an interesting set of circumstances. That's very hard to believe. I'm not gonna say it's impossible.
He's a little bit out of focus.
Barr is dismissing the case. Okay, let me look at it here. Artemis Fowl. Sure, I don't mind. I can't watch every show. Any day we might go over it. I find appeal to institutions lacking during extreme polarizations. Okay, maybe. What's this guy doing? Top biologist. If anyone has tinnitus, do this immediately. Oh, do you want to hear a quick tinnitus tip? Something that's kind of funny is apparently if you put your hands over your ears and if you use your fingers to tap the back of your neck, if you do this for like 20 seconds, apparently your tinnitus ringing will go away for a while.
No, it will not fucking go away.
Somebody just told him that so he'd act like a fool in front of a bunch of people and walk around with his hands up like that and beat on his own head.
What an idiot.
CBS News. What action has the Justice Department taken today in the Michael Flynn case?
We dismissed, or are moving to dismiss, the charges against General Flynn.
I
Old
wish it was that
stage.
easy, man. God, make it go away like that.
Or conviction or guilty.
That'd be nice.
Pardon.
can move to dismiss the charges if we determine that our standards of prosecution have not been met. And as you recall, in January, General Fund moved to withdraw his plea and also alleged misconduct by the government. And at that time, I asked a very seasoned U.S. attorney who had spent 10 years as an FBI agent. And
Kill, kill, kill.
Jeff Jensen.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, 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 kill.
Which I fully agreed with as the U.S. attorney in D.C. So we moved to dismiss the case.
So Sam, I'm curious what that extra material was that he felt the need to dismiss it.
This is become
By the Justice Department. This all came together really with.
no longer interesting for me, Destiny. Sorry, buddy.
Let me finish this file up.
Okay, what is all this right here?
Quake or COD?
Quake.
Alright.
Quake.
I'm almost there. Closing all these browser windows I got open. I mean, Quake. Updating Steam. Hold on, let me do something happen. Way to it is.
Alright, let's see here. Okay. Hell yeah, it's already on screen. Wait a minute, where's my mouse at?
Bonsai House.
Oops, hey Billy.
Penis.
Yes, Billy, yes. Where is my mouse at, dude? Having mouse issues here. Oh boy, having a problem.
I'm gonna send you an invite.
Okay, cool. I'm there.
Oh, that's Team Deathmatch. We can play.
Bonsai House.
Yeah.
Your extra glossy tote.
TDS. Hopefully I won't get motion sick this time. I have to
We're
be...
gonna try Team Deathmatch?
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna have to be careful with my with my going up and down elevators. We got to smoke here. We got to smoke.
But I don't know if players, how many want to play Team Deathmatch versus Freefall. I guess we're gonna find out.
Oh, I gotta click continue. Hold on.
Bonsai House. Could be worse. You could be opaque.
All right. Cheers, Cyber. Happy 710. A little early. Cheers, everybody. Billy and everybody's watching Token Tony Z.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody. We should probably send it to a free fall because no one is joining the usually do like the first time. Cheers.
Dude, just set it up however you want to set it up. Oh, there you go.
There was one join just as soon as it changed that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Alright. I guess we are the women in red.
I hope so.
I see you.
I saw you. Hell you. My mom's screaming at the TV. I love it. Grandmother screaming at the wall. Ooh, I hit that guy. I hit him one time. Hope he doesn't have a railgun. If he does, he's gonna get me.
Oh, that was you, sorry. That was me.
Shit, where'd he go? Oh shit, where'd he go? He's I jumped in right in front of me, bro. I got so lucky. Oh my god. Not well. 8762. Okay, I got all kinds of guns here. Let's do the oh, hey. Hey. Everybody said hey. Oh. Oh, he's just got a blaster. I feel bad. Let him get some weapons.
Bonsai House. New channel or show idea.
He's
in
just-
the pair of the show debunking ghosts and shit.
He's just got a blaster if you want to be nice to him and let him get some weapons. All he's got was a hand thing.
I hear he's picking up shit.
I felt bad for him. I was like, go get you some good shit, bruh. Oh, I see him. He's inside the oh, he's going where the rockets are. I'm gonna have to kill him. Nope, he's not there. Shit, I'm gonna get some extra rockets. Oh shit. He split off somewhere else.
Bonsai House.
Oh, sorry.
In the Puroffs.
Oh shit, you got him. Good job, bro. Dude, I was watching from like down the hallway. Oh, he disconnected, bro. You know, I wasn't even like, I only shot one. Oh, cool. 2 more people are here. I'm up here with you.
Oh, that's you. Oh, I thought that was spooked me, man.
My mom just goes, you're an idiot.
Bonsai House.
My mom just goes,
Got him in the dick.
my mom just goes, you're an idiot. Oh shit, he's got a railgun. Rocket launcher versus railgun, bro. Classic battle. Where'd he go? He's down there. Ooh, I got some. I got him a little bit. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I don't know where he is though. I hit him.
Bonsai House. She's saying that with love.
Oh shit, he's railing me from somewhere and I don't know where he is. Ah, that's crazy. I don't know where he got me from.
Oh man, he got. Oh, he killed me. I spawned in right in front of him and he killed me again.
Dude, he ran. Did he run underneath here? Oh, dude, somebody else disconnected. What do you mean, dude? Oh, come on, don't kill me. I don't have anything yet, bro. You're mean. Dude machine gunned me. All I had was a blaster.
Oh my god.
Hey, man, give me rockets. Give me some rockets. Give me some rockets. Give me some rockets. It's like a 15-second respawn on the rockets, right? Oh, shit. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Oh, shit. Uh-huh. Okay. I got him, but he got me. We got each other. It was kind of funny and fun. Okay, he's running around. He's running around. He's running around outside, so watch out. I need me this.
Oh, another a guy looked like another red lady is here.
Okay, okay. Roger that. Blame it on Rio or the woman in red. Oh shit. Oh, that guy got me with a great rocket shot. Oh my god. I'm not going down there. I'll give him a second, let him run out of there. You run out of there yet, dude? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's timing, baby. What? Psst. Did he go up in there? Oh! Oh, I got a direct hit on him. Come back around there. Holy shit. Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No problem.
That's not you, right?
No.
That I'm fighting right now? Okay, cool. I got the other girl. Oh, I got her. Oh wait, that was you! Dude! I completely asked if that was you.
Yeah, but I thought. Yeah.
You thought you were fighting the other girl.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Bro. I'm a girl too, so I don't know what. Okay, is that you?
That's me.
Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, shit. Dude, that guy nailed me. Oh my god, he freaking nailed me. I wonder what he hit me with. It must have been a freaking railgun shot. I didn't even see the trail. But I lived. I just gotta go get health now. Waiting for health to respawn here. Then run in there and grab some shields. Shields would be good. Give me some health here. Health. Help me up. Health me up. If you help me up, I'll live some longer time. Boom. Okay, here we go. Okay, shield. Where's the shield? Brooke Shields? Okay, no shield. Okay, whatever. Okay, I'll take that. I don't know what that is. Shield. Boom, shield got. Oh, is that you coming in the...
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
There's a guy behind us. He killed me.
Oh shit. Okay, Roger's coming after me. I'm gonna just kind of bait him in here. Come on. Oh, he got me with that rocket. I can't believe it. That was a good shot, dude. He fucking nailed me. Last night I got motion sick. Everybody playing this game kind of sucked. But I went, my mom had like this cinnamon roll. Really nice cinnamon roll.
Sorry.
Okay. In the super shotgun. Boom. Super shotgun is really good actually.
Yeah, I love it. That's probably my favorite.
Is that? Boom. See, I just got a kill with the super shotgun. It's not to be taken lightly, man. I mean, it's not a long range weapon, but you could do so. Is that you with the blaster?
No.
Okay, woman just went upstairs. Just went upstairs to the hyper blaster.
Roger. I go up.
I'm at the rocket launcher. Leaving the rocket launcher, going up the elevator. And I'm being pursued. So, is that you up here?
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, that guy, that was a nice one. He got me with the blaster, and I had a super shotgun.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was nailing him, dude. He must have had a ton of shield, man, and maybe he had super health too. Because I hit him like 5 times. Got red hash marks every time. Oops, just hurt myself on that. Gotta watch those rockets for splash damage, man, on yourself. Come on, rockets. Okay, I'll take this health. Oh my god. Dude, that guy got another nice kill, bro. Unbelievable. With a fucking...
Sorry.
Oh, is that you? Sorry, my bad. Threw a grenade at you. Because I got nothing right now. I just spawned in. Oh. Is that you? In the... Oh, geez, no. It's a dude. Oh, time limit, man. Damn.
Good game.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was fun. Quakey Quakersons. Quaking it up. Getting quakey with it. Whoa. Oh, my God. He already got me with a hand grenade. That was a crazy kill, dude. Oh, my God. Right into the grab the rocket, too.
Jesus Christ.
Railgun.
Yeah, give me that super shotgun.
I remember that. I remember that jump. Oh, dude! Oh my God! I hit him with the rail and didn't kill him.
No, oh.
Yeah, it sucked. Oh no! Oh! Damn. Dude, my fucking aim is way off.
Shit.
Oh no, I missed that jump. I can't believe it. I think I might have a lag thing going on a little
Why
bit.
did I go down?
Are you lagging a little bit here and there? Like you missing jumps and shit?
I did yesterday. Nope, I did that yesterday, but today I'm good.
Okay, cool.
You can try host the game and I can join you if it is.
No, this is cool. I'm alright. I'm having a little bit of problems with the railgun. Wow. Quad damage, dude. Is that you? Coming up?
Nope. Nope.
Down there by the water, okay. Yes, I finally got a kill. My first kill.
Nice.
It was funny. I was having a problem, man.
Me too, man.
Oh,
I
rocketed me.
don't kill anyone.
I should get a rocket launcher, dude. I would be so much better in here with a rocket launcher. There it is.
Right.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Oh, I think I shot you.
Dude, I'm waiting for the elevator. Oh my god! The elevator, dude, it keeps landing on me. Oh my god. I'm such a noob.
Is that you?
Yeah. That's me. Uh-huh. I'm going up the elevator. Holy shit, this guy keeps getting me over here. Okay, here we go. God, it's got to loosen up a little bit, man. I'm a little fucked up. I don't know, I might be a little fucked up, but... You know, you said it's funny. Man. You're fucking funny. Funny how? Oh my god. Yes. I'm back with my fucking shot. Come here. Where did you go? Give me some more rockets. I need more rockets, but I forgot. Whoa, somebody got me. Somebody's shooting the hell out of me. Oh my god, I couldn't see him. Okay, let me get that. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I had a fucking big old machine gun. Okay, give me this rocket launcher. There we go. Give me this. Boom. There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you get a quick kill with a rocket launcher. Now give me some of this health right here. Boom, boom, boom. Now jump that. Looking for more rockets. Now there's something down here, man. Something spawns down there. I think it's the Quake symbol or something. Oh, rockets right here. Look at this. Rockets. Health. Health. People. 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 Kill. Kill the people. Kill the people. Kill the people. Oh, is that you, Cyber? Oh my god.
No.
You were fighting somebody? No? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm in the water.
Alright, I'm up the elevator at the very top. I am getting me a shield, hopefully. Got some shells and a pocket full of shells. I got me that and a pocket full of shells. Ooh, and a railgun too while I'm here. Why not? Oh shit. Oh, are you down there by the water?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a railgun. I'm up top on the lift. Getting another shield here. And falling to my death. No, it's okay. I'm alright. Oh, okay, are you fighting down below?
Yeah.
Okay, I killed that dude for you. You're welcome.
Thank you. I just spawned in, man.
Cool.
Thanks.
Oh shit. Where'd you go, you? Okay, run. Run. Boom. Oh, I got a good rail shot, bro. It was sweet. It was like, oh man, I didn't even see that. That's right, a hand grenade. I didn't see it. Uh-oh. The Quake dude's coming after me. I'm jumping. Running away from the Quake dude. Okay. Dude, he had a lot of health. Oh my god, I couldn't kill that guy with the shotgun. God, man, everybody gets away from me. Give me something more powerful. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Ooh, the Quake symbol.
Yeah, I was running towards it, then I died. Just now when you said it, that's fucking funny.
I don't know, I guess...
There are two guys like us that played together. They were swimming in the water, they did not shoot each other.
That's funny.
They started shooting at me.
They're ganging up, they're probably talking like we are. Boom. Ah! Almost dodged his bullet.
Fuck, I fell down. I'm so stupid, man. Does you downstairs?
I'm up top.
No, mine.
Throwing grenades down. I got a grenade launcher. I just threw a couple of randoms down there. Oh, Quake symbol again. Oh my god, how are you still alive? I thought I had the quad damage. I was throwing grenades at the dude, but I just kept missing every shot. Oh, is that you? Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright.
I gave a good shot the back, just a good
Oh, shit.
Good back away.
Dude, it's so funny when you fall off a ledge, then you fall off another ledge, then you fall off another ledge. You're just like, holy shit, dude, I can't stop falling. Everywhere I stepped in the wrong place.
Holy fuck.
Oh,
I had
shit.
quad damage and he killed me, man.
Oh, okay, I just saw you then. Someone else has the quad damage then. I see him down there. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh, is that you? That just spawned in?
No, he killed me again. Yeah, he killed me, yeah.
Shit. Got him. With a super shotgun, he had a rocket launcher. I love it. Oh, is that you? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I was all lit up. Oh, is that the end? Yeah.
I only had 2 health, so...
My elbow's hurting. I gotta stop. Holy shit. I want you to keep playing, though, man, so we can keep watching you. I have so much fun. Oh, I got rocketed. In the back. Didn't even see the dude. Oh, shit. Fall down the elevator shaft. Fucking A.
Is that you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, my God. I was shooting at you, too. Oh, my God. Oh, my elbow's killing me. I gotta stop. I want to chase you, but... I wish there was a way to do that. Display.
Yeah.
If I bet you if you type in chase, like, in the, chase player, like, / chase.
Over tab and beside E, that open up the command prompt. See if you can find the command in there.
How do I'm under the command prompt. What do I type in for help? Just help? Yeah, oh my god, it all came up. Help.
Okay.
Holy shit. Let's see if it's got like follow chase player. Chase! Oh wait, no. God, that'd be killer if I find it.
Oh, that's you, I guess. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Crosshair.
I get a kill though.
Yeah, go ahead. Get you one. Crosshair. Test span, test particles.
Sure.
Stats. Show turtle. Net graph. Wow, you can have all this on net graph, time graph. Graph scale.
Jesus fucking Christ, I keep filling in the lava and the fucking green slime.
What else is here? Oh, these are fucking no quad fire drop. Holy shit. AI movement disabled. Holy shit, man. Oh, is it follow player? Wait, man, let me just see.
No, I'm not Gumbo Blast.
Follow player. No, that didn't work.
That's taking time.
God, I wish there was a way to chase you in game, bro. There used to be that if you just sat dead, it would chase somebody. tab through it?
Taco Rocket 69. Who's that in the window?
Dude, if I could tab this. It's your mom. She's coming over here to suck my dick. Yeah. Heard really good things about your mom and her dick sucking capabilities.
The deep throating.
Why don't you put your game up on Discord and I'll just follow it over there?
I can do that.
Okay.
Hold on.
Cool. Excellent, bro.
Oh, I got laggy.
Not excellent.
Oh, that's fine.
Not cool, man.
See if I can get some more frames. If I turn my camera off. Hold on. Oh.
Oh, yeah, it feels a lot better.
I have minus fucking 3, dude. I keep falling in the lava.
Okay, let's. No more lava.
2 times.
No more lava.
2 times to try to pick up the plasma gonna hyper rifle.
Hey,
or whatever
hey,
it's
bro.
called.
You know we're gonna have to call it plasma.
Plasma.
Plasma. It's plasma. It puts the light in the body. There, up, dude. Dude, I can't have you doing this. I can't have you going in the plasma, bro. I want you to stay out of the plasma. Let's avoid that place altogether. Let's go with a different strategy. Yeah, bro, that thing right there is one of the best weapons for this round because it's one shot, one kill, close range, bro, and you'll get them if that hits them just like a railgun. So just use that thing like a railgun.
It fires nose. In there, that's a hyper gun. And see, they didn't.
You tripped over their own grenade.
They didn't fight each other.
But you gotta watch where you step because you tripped over your own grenade. I bet you're negative fucking 22 now, bro. Now you got the quad damage, right?
Yeah, I only have a fucking.
Okay, no! Don't go in the lurver! We gotta stay out the lurver. See, bro, I used to play this Quake 2 Lithium, so we all had grappling hooks. So if you got near the lava, you just pulled yourself out. It took 1 second. There you go. Get him with that super shotgun.
A mod? Or what?
A mod, yeah. It's a mod called Lithium. Yeah, but I get motion sickness, horribly, violently motion sick if I try to play it. Which I might even get just from watching you. I have to kind of limit my movement when I play. Get that, go up there and get that. Oh, shit. Nice. Ooh, we almost killed him. That was a good shot. Hyper Blaster. Plasma. Plasma.
Right.
Nice shot, someone said. Nice, they're talking in there. I'm glad people are talking. Plasma. Yeah, get that shield, that's right. I guess you have to rocket jump to get the quad symbol? That's stupid.
No, there was another way up there you can take. There's an elevator going up there.
Okay, are you lagging out?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But no, not as bad as it look on the stream. Though.
Okay, cool.
I see that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, nothing like that at all. For the round ended, hold
This
on.
reminds me of
I can try to put the quality
reminds
down
me of Doom
to that,
or what's his name? Castlevania.
Crap, but two guys with the BFG. Oh, it froze all the way up?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, I don't know why I did that.
It's because of plasma.
You want to open?
Thank you, Mom. No. Here, let me
That's something weird, man.
click on it. See what it does here. No, it's not. It's cool. I need to go.
Okay.
3 hours. You guys are great. Thanks for watching the show. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you, Not Telling. Everybody take care. Cyber, thanks for the show, buddy.
Anytime, bro.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. You guys take care.